Yo, man, we back with another episode of the E-Lab podcast, man. Before we get started, man, how y'all boys doing, man?
Doing good.
Y'all good this morning,
man.
Y'all
real good, real good.
Our boy Kevin Durant was in the well, I ain't gonna say he went viral, but he was on a Fred VanVleet's podcast, and I think we had this discussion before everybody got on the pod. So I wanted to ask y'all, how do y'all feel? So he says that winning a MVP is more valuable than winning an NBA championship. How do y'all feel about that?
Can we just say can we tell Kevin Durant to just shut the fuck up, man?
Hey.
Sorry, man. I'm tired of this nigga.
We're back on the rodeo already.
I'm tired of this nigga, man. I'm so tired of this nigga, man.
Was it more context to it though? Was he?
You know it probably was. You know it probably was, but you know I only read the clip. I only watched it.
I think it just depends on if you evaluate yourself, based off your team accolades or your personal success. There's a difference in players. Some players don't look at a championship as an individual success. They look at it as a team accolade. And, KD kind of gives me the vibes like, you feel me? I'm out here working. Like, my personal accolades are mine. So,
yeah,
these have more value to you. I mean, me personally, I want them chips. But, I ain't never been KD either. So, I don't know what that feels like. So, I can't really speak at that level. Yeah. You feel me? So,
is he doing it as a cop out though? Is he saying it because somebody said he do? Oh, here, what's up?
Yeah. I was gonna say the more I look at it, the NBA players really don't give a fuck about championships for real. There's only certain ones that do. When you watch them podcasts and shit like that, they be talking about get the check, individual shit. Feel like we the only niggas that really be caring about accolades at this point. I'm starting to feel like they don't give a shit. I feel like they know who gonna win and they like fuck this shit. That's how I'm starting to feel.
That's that Scottie Pippen talk, man. They showed the criteria for the Hall of Fame. Championships ain't in that John at all. It's and it's funny because Mitch points it out a lot too. So you gotta give Mitch some props because I've never actually seen the criteria, and they was just only talking about all NBA. It didn't even have to be first team. It's just all NBA. You had to have a set amount of points, rebounds, assists. So I'm like, shit, you don't need a chip to make. I mean, if you just want to be in the Basketball Hall of Fame, you don't need a chip for that.
Man,
what's up, B?
I think it's just bragging rights at this point.
Two things, man. That goddamn Hall of Fame shit, man. You could just sign up for that. That's like signing up for Hulu or something. Hey, just register, put your debit card number in, and you get a jacket, man. They throw anybody in the Basketball Hall of Fame. You ain't got to do nothing. You don't gotta do anything for real. I mean, what are we talking about? Man? Every time I look at, I'm like, he got in too. I mean, who don't get in? I mean, God Almighty. Second of all, KD, individually, it's more. I guess it's harder to get an MVP for sure. KD saying that because he ain't got no team. So when his jersey retired, we don't even know where we're gonna put it. I guess they're gonna put it in OKC, but they might not want it.
It gotta be.
It's gotta be, but they might not want to do it. Like KD.
Nah, you got to.
But I feel like
they don't have to though.
I feel like he can say it though. I feel like he can say it because he won. I feel like he can say because he won championships though. Like it's different if somebody ain't never won a championship come in and say this, but he's won championships and he's been an MVP on them championship teams. So in the finals, so I feel like him saying it. We can't knock a nigga that won. It's different if Charles Barkley said it, but KD said it because he won.
Okay. I mean, Mitch, how you feel about it? Mitch?
Shit.
I feel like y'all don't like KD at this point. To be honest,
he did win. We got it. That's it, bro. We get a motherfucker. Sorry, man.
KD is a Texas alum, so I gotta support my guy.
Oh my god.
And y'all already know how I feel about these rings, man. At a certain point, it's like, all right, bro. Like, you got it. Like, I just they had a valuable point. If KD has 0, cool, but he does have championships. And at the end of the day, like somebody else said, it is very difficult to win an MVP. You can get backpacked to the championship, but an MVP, it's tough. Like, I feel like if they all walked into a room, a lot of people are like, oh shit, yeah, I got 5 rings on these fingers. Then somebody be like, shit, I got 5 MVPs. I think the MVPs speak louder than the the 5 rings. Like it's like
depending on whose rings it is,
was the
sure.
best. Like Tevin said, it's a team accolade versus an individual. Bruh, if I was 5-time MVP, I was the best nigga in the league, and they actually voted for me this many times. That's just different. Like, so I'm all about the MVPs. Now, granted, 0 championships, and then you have the MVPs. It's like but you have at least one. It's like, okay, you have one, then I got the MVPs. Like, it's difficult to get it. It's difficult to get an MVP.
And I feel like basketball, if you got 2, to me, like football, you only need that 1 to be that legend. Basketball, one to me is fire, but I feel like because of the Jordans and shit, like 1 don't hold the same weight that it should. Not for me, but just in general. So I think if you get 2, which KD has, you can talk like this because you got 2 chips. Yeah, 2 chips. And they were back to back too. Like once you start adding context to the situation, it's a whole different situation.
And I feel like
I think it's just been spicy a lot lately around KD too.
Hey, Dirk, but I feel like we feel this way though because of 2 niggas, bro. Maybe 3 niggas. Like when it comes to this, we got the standard we got because of the Jordans, like the motherfuckers like that, or the Shaq, or the Kobe, or the Bruns. Like we feel this way because of 4 people, bro. Everybody not them, bro. And that's what we got to stop grading everybody on the same scale as we grade them. It's unfair to the rest of the league, bro. Because we grade everybody on the same scale, and we know, like he just said, winning the championship is one of the hardest things to do. Everything got to fall in place: health, team, all that shit. If I got an MVP, I'm cooking. I mean, I'm the best player out of all 450 players in the league.
Yeah, or at least you got the or at least you can argue that I was the best player. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some people say having an MVP don't make you the best, but you can at least argue that I was the best player this season, regardless.
Because look, we think about that shit. We argue about it, like, bro. We'll go to the gym and say, bro, can't nobody in here fuck with me. If I'm the MVP, that's pretty much can't nobody fuck with me.
Yeah, that's what you get. I ain't gonna lie.
For the Lakers people, how mad do you think Kobe is for only having 1 MVP?
He really pissed.
Very mad. I'm mad. I'm mad about it.
Steve Nash getting 1.
And he got cheated out. He got cheated out at least 1. So
like MVPs, dog. It's like
I know, but I think, like I said, I think it depends on the player. Like KD saying it's the MVP, so I get it. But them championships he got was easy. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. They was easy, bro. I'm sorry.
That's a good point. That's a good point, though.
Easy, bro. They was easy. I don't care what nobody say. It was easy. It was easy. It was easy.
Why ain't they win 3 straight?
Hold up,
They got hurt.
Go ahead, Red.
This gonna sound fucked up. The first 3 Kobe got was real easy.
No, they were not.
They was easy. When you got
it couldn't have been easy if they had to cheat the winner.
When you the number 2 guy,
it couldn't have been easy if they had to cheat.
I ain't gonna lie, that duo's insane. I agree with Red. Go ahead, Red.
He's only talking about
what the fuck is that?
What you mean, Derek? We won 16 in a row to win a championship. The last one.
That duo.
Like when you talk about Shaq and Kobe, that's the most dominant and one of the most skilled players of all time. When nobody gonna beat us.
They went 16-1.
16-1.
Okay, I mean that's what he was saying. They only lost to the Sixers. Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Yeah, I got that. Oh, the 2000-2001 team. Yes.
I said the first 2 to 3 was easy for them.
No, the first 2 or 3 weren't easy.
The Kings and Blazers series was epic. Y'all could have lost to the Blazers and the Kings.
We could have lost to both of them.
We talk about one series.
Technically, that referee.
Listen, guys. We're talking about one series opposed to niggas playing in games or 3 or 4 games, 2 or 3 series that's close. Yeah, one was hard. Cool. They were easy for them, bro. The last 2, you get Kobe, easy. Now I hate when y'all try to do.
I ain't going for that one. I can't do that one.
So it's not the same, Red. It's not the same. It's not even close.
Andre Iguodala.
Okay, time out.
Y'all everybody talking over each other. Let them talk. Look at what you said. Finish your point, Red. Finish it.
No, they start talking, so I want to hear their point. Let's get to
it. All right. Go ahead, Zay. What you got to say?
Now, I'm saying, like, you talking about Shaq and Kobe. That's basically was a team. Shaq and Kobe. You talking about KD with the collective of all-stars on his team.
Were you a Lakers fan? Because I just want to know. before I speak to you. All right, so before you speak,
I'm not a Lakers fan.
It wasn't just Kobe and Shaq. You had Rick Fox, who was one of the best
Rick Fox?
shit.
Are we comparing Rick Fox to Klay Thompson?
Y'all niggas
are we? No, answer the question.
Hey, stop talking, and I'll get to the point.
We talking about defensive guys. All right,
we talking about defensive guys.
Devin George. All right, who else?
Rick Fox knocked down shots. That's how the team was set up. Derrick Fisher, one of the most clutch players.
Keep on.
I ain't gonna keep talking. You gonna keep talking. Go ahead. You finish. When you done, I'll talk.
I'm just saying you ain't naming name small stars. Name some all stars. You talking about defensive?
That wasn't the era we was in, Zell.
Hold on.
Y'all niggas want to compare
before you go.
The era we was in.
Yeah, like Red is saying, like having a Kobe and Shaq is equivalent to having a KD, Steph, and Clay. Is what he's saying.
Yes. Agreed.
And he has a valid. During you make that face, the teams back then didn't have 3 or 4 all-stars on a team like that.
How am I crazy, Tevin, if they won 73 games?
You a Lakers fan.
They won 73 games before KD got there. And they added arguably the best player in the league. That's not the same. What y'all talking about? That's like if Kobe and Shaq won the championship 60 games, and then whoever the best player or arguably the best player in the league was came.
That's not the same.
It is the same.
They need that because they was that good of a duo that they went on a 3.
Man, y'all all right, bro. They didn't win 73 games if they was that good.
But stop talking like the eras are the same too, nigga. This the first era we seen niggas switch and jump on teams and shit. It's a different era. Kobe and
what does
Shaq
that
are
got to do with what I'm talking about?
The same team that I'm talking about, we say can beat the Warriors. The same team that I'm talking about, y'all compare them and say, well, with Kobe and Shaq, they can beat the Warriors. So what the fuck is it? Is it not a good team or is it?
Who said that?
Okay, now niggas don't got social media. Now they on all the platforms. Boy, y'all niggas is something else. Hey, let's go to the next question.
I never heard that one either.
No, y'all was good. That was good.
I mean, you said that.
Niggas ain't never heard that. EJ do that not say.
So Red is saying that. Red, are you saying that the 2017 Warriors, 2001 Lakers, 96 Bulls, they all are the 3 of the greatest teams of all time?
Do they not compare them all and say they want to see them all against each other, or say they can play?
That is a conversation about these 3 teams being the best.
That niggas ain't got social media.
Hey, Red, you know this ain't coming, bro. But I got your back, brother. I got your back.
These niggas crazy.
Wait. So hold on, Teddy. I want to hear Teddy because Teddy muted up the whole time. Teddy, how you feel about all this, man? What do you hear from an unbiased perspective? He's not a Laker fan, so.
Teddy, I am a Laker fan. That's what's
crazy.
No,
that's Teddy, not you, Teddy, boy.
No. And I said that I am. I said no, and I said I am a Laker fan.
Oh, okay. Yes. What's up, Teddy? How you feel, man?
Well, I mean, what point did you want me to cover? Like, because it was a lot just now. It was a lot.
It was. Is it comparable to say that? So we were talking about how the Warriors had an easy run to the championships. Is it fair to say that the Lakers had an easy run, or that they even compared to Kevin Durant joining the 73-9 Lakers? I'm sorry, Warriors. Is it fair to compare those 2 teams or situations?
I think that when you label any of these teams a dynasty, they made it look easy. The concept of going to the playoffs and competing and going to the finals is never an easy task. But how good these teams were when they are in the dynasty label, like the Bulls in the 90s, these early 2000 Lakers, and obviously Golden State in their dynasty, they created the narrative that it was easy because that's how good they were. And then back to Durr's point and Red's point, when you have a duo like that at that time, sometimes that's all you needed to win, right? We're asking for, supporting cast members and all-stars. The cap didn't even allow that to happen because you had to pay the 2 top guys so much money in order for it to make sense. So with them being the best duo arguably ever, you get what I'm saying? It wasn't really that much room to bring other people to help. They were the help. You know what I'm saying? All you had to do was play your role. They were so dominant in their run to become a dynasty that you didn't need all these other players. With Golden State, a lot of people took less money. KD just came on when the team was already established and developed. So it's a different dynamic. It's a different era. But 2 things can be right at the same time. Both teams were OP. One had 3 in a really solid bench, a lot of supporting cast. One was Batman and Robin, and we beat the shit out of everybody else. That's just what it is. So sometimes The dynamics of the teams was different, but they were just equally as great. They're dynasties, bro. They're one of the 3 to maybe 4 teams ever that will beat the shit out of every other team when you line up in the finals. That's just my opinion.
That's fair. I will say this. I was thinking as Teddy was talking, Kobe. So Dirk, y'all tell me if I'm tripping. Kobe and Shaq versus Steph, Clay, Draymond, and KD.
It's gonna be a nasty
that
game.
Hit different, y'all. I'm sorry.
Game. That's a nasty game. That team versus that team, that can go either way. No lie.
Because if you got Kobe and Shaq, all they're gonna do is slow the game down.
Exactly.
That's all we're gonna do is slow the game down.
I think I agree with you too, Red. When you talk about eras, it's a different era. It's a
Draymond
different
gonna be in foul trouble. Whoever the big man is gonna be in foul trouble. So you gonna take 2 or 3 bodies off the floor.
They probably put Zaza on Shaq. Yeah.
So, but you gonna have to take 3 or 4 bodies off because you had to have at least 3 to 4 big men to even be in the game with the Lakers.
But it all depends on what rules and what era are you going to be in when you compare the 2 teams to the finals or whatever. I mean, obviously, I know both of the teams are in the West, but I'm just saying, if we did a simulation game, are we going to play 3-second rule? Are we going to play inside out? Like you said, double centers, triple centers to be able to compensate the fouls that Shaq is going to create. And then when we say slowing down, Shaq and Kobe going to slow down the Warriors, I don't think that nobody can slow down the Warriors. If you go back and run the tape and go really appreciate even before KD got there or after KD got there, nobody on the Lakers could probably hold their own except Bean on the perimeter, dealing with the type of offense that they ran, right? Because they struggle historically against San Antonio being selfless, passing the ball moving faster than the zone, rotation and stuff like that. That was like the early blueprint. And then Golden State took it to a whole nother level with way better personnel. So I think that it's a matchup problem for both teams. But if you're dealing with this era, 3-second game, get Shaq in the pick and roll, it'll be tough for them. That's all I'm agree.
Go ahead, say Rick.
Nah, I said I don't agree because I feel like you can slow the Warriors down. The only reason niggas get blew up by the Warriors because they try to play like the Warriors when they play the Warriors. So if you try to match a team full of threes, the Lakers ain't gonna do that.
I will, Red. I think to your point, I think the Lakers got the best counter for that. We gonna dump it every time down here. We dumping this bitch down here to Shaq. I would like to see it. I know we're talking hypotheticals.
And just like Ted said, they shoot the 3-ball well, but the Warriors are historically terrible when it happens to go on the big man. Yeah. So you have Shaq.
You got the perfect counter.
All that shit. Yeah.
Styles make fights,
game, y'all.
Styles make fights. Yeah,
just one game. I lean towards Golden State, but in the series, I'm taking my Lakers all day.
Kobe did say Steph gave him the most trouble. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
Kobe was also busting the Warriors' ass before he got hurt.
That's true. Hey, look, hold on. I want to say this to y'all too, y'all. I want to ask y'all about this because we're going back to the first point of championships over MVPs. I think it's a case by case basis. Because let me ask y'all: does it do more value for Edwards to win an MVP or a championship right now?
Sure.
What y'all think?
I'm gonna say, to be honest with you, in this era, I'm gonna say MVP. Because bro, you gotta fall in a lucky situation to win a championship, bro. Like. And them got the liberty to have the team that Wemby finna have, or Shea got. Shit, it's finna be Shea and Wemby for the next few years. If
nothing changes. No, bare injuries. Bare no injury. I would say this too, and then I think the other point that kind of helps Red point about championships not mattering. I go back to Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson wins the championship and the Finals MVP. It really hasn't moved the needle across the entire NBA spectrum. A lot of people, we're still arguing whether he's even a top 5 guy.
They dropped his 2K rating.
We said that.
They dropped it. So
they dropped his 2K rating.
Talk to me, Teddy. I don't know. Talk to me. What's up, Teddy?
Because you referred to the MVP conversation, right? I think that if you get one or the other is detrimental because they're going to use the other one as an excuse of why, right? There's a lot of players in this era that won MVPs that don't have chips, and that's all they use. And there's a lot of players that use the chip that have chips and don't have the MVP, and they say you weren't the best player on your team. But if you get both, and then maybe even pull off a hat trick, you get the MVP, you get the Finals MVP, and you get the chip, then you are the top echelon, right? And that's what I'm saying. With Ant-Man, you asked MVP or chip. I think that it has to be a duo. It has to be both, or they're going to have something to say about it, right? Because I think with a player that's this good, that is in the loaded West when dealing with the Spurs, dealing with the Nuggets, dealing with OKC. He's on the hot seat, right? Because he's a fan favorite. We all love him. We all love the game. He's an electric player, right? But this is a decision where you making yourself for the next maybe 2-3 years if you're going to be Vince Carter, you're going to be Michael Jordan. In regards of what career path are you going to go? Are you going to go get greatness and are you going to get maybe 1 or 2 chips out of this era? Or are you just going to be a really, really good player? You're going to score a lot. You're going to be electric and you're not going to win. So that's what I said. You got to do both in this particular era because they're always going to have something to say.
Why can't be Allen Iverson?
Huh?
I feel like why that's what I'm saying. Why he can't be Allen Iverson? Because
you right.
Because the draw that Anthony Edwards pulled, he a hood favorite, he a fan favorite.
Look, Rick, that's so on time.
He could be AI. And because like we just said, to me, it don't move the needle. Like even we talk about Jalen Brunson, right? He just won the championship. We ain't said shit about the Knicks all summer. We ain't said a goddamn thing about the Knicks all summer. And not even
yeah, honestly.
But I'm saying to the point that I'm making is they won a championship. He got an MVP. We ain't spoke on that man. All we talked about all summer was LeBron James, Philadelphia, and everything else. So that shit don't matter. It's only barbershop talk. It don't matter.
Hold on. Go ahead, Teddy.
I think it matters. It don't matter. It don't matter on the national media spectrum because these are the hot topics, and this is what they have us focusing on. I think when you get a collective like us, we're gonna analyze and
it's our job to shed light on it.
Yeah, we're gonna go below the surface with the conversation. But yeah, I do agree with Red though as far as a media standpoint. Motherfuckers they not showing enough. That's why for me, I don't care about Philly till you got to beat them. But Go ahead, Ted.
I mean, like I said, I think that it's because of the narrative that they pushed early with Shaq saying that it was lucky in regards to the run. It's a big polarizing name saying that and debunking how people feel about it. But at the end of the day, the Knicks didn't really make that many moves. They traded Mitchell Robinson. Other than that, they kept the same nucleus. It's the same team. And at the end of the day, there's really not much to talk about except prove it, right? Next year, either you debunk it and dethrone them, or if they go back to the finals, then it's like, oh, what are you going to say? Even with all the movement that's been happening in the East. You can't talk about it till the season happens. I mean, you can have a conspiracy about it, but I mean, bro, this is the only player that I've really seen in the last maybe 5 to 10 years that won the Finals MVP, won a chip, and they still don't want to give credit to him. Any other player that even the new school areas like Giannis and Joker, they win a chip and an MVP, they're automatically the best player going into the next season. It's just because this is an anomaly. This is new. This is new to everybody.
But that's my point though, Ted. Like it's an anomaly, but it's also he won it on the biggest market. On a team that ain't won in years. So this is a historical event. It should be praised all summer.
Yeah.
When Denver won, we talked about Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. They didn't make many moves that year.
Right.
Like
they followed him to Serbia, Red. They went and showed his horses.
Yeah, they showed them going horses and shit. So the point that I'm making is that shit don't matter no more. Like the media space that we in there, it don't matter. If you're not LeBron James, Stephen Curry, or one of these old niggas, they're not pushing you.
Yeah, but I feel that's what I'm talking about. Mainstream, I agree. But at the end of the day, I'm talking about people that really study hoop and fuck with hoops, bro. I care about the win and I care about how you won. I don't care about how
we talk about Jalen Brunson and the Knicks.
Huh?
I'm just saying,
y'all don't like me when I talk about him. I talked about them last episode.
I talked about him and they said that it was recency bias. I talked about Brunson. Y'all told me y'all was me right.
We had a few episodes. I can remember.
I'm talking about before the championship. I mean, after the championship.
We've had a few.
I spoke about him.
We've had a few.
We did Brunson versus Kyrie over here. But y'all, again, you don't like when I talk about Kyrie. See how you see your face? See how you get?
I just don't like how you pick two niggas every time. You pick Kyrie and KD every time for the point of your references. That's
the only people I hate. I don't hate everybody else I like. I'm only hating on them. Let Dirk go. Dirk was about to say something. What's up, people?
I just don't think that the guys that went like Jalen Brunson, he not nobody that you gonna cover that much after you win a championship. He don't really do anything. Like, I don't know what they're gonna say. Like, I think, and I disagree with the Jokic thing. I think after they won Denver, they might have went over there and saw him race a horse one time, and then we weren't talking about that for real either. Shea the same way. They don't do anything. They're not very outspoken guys. They just play basketball. They don't get in no trouble. They don't be turned up. Like Jokic you might catch Jokic drunk at a horse race, but like they not really exciting outside of basketball. And on top of that,
Was Kobe
Jalen
exciting outside of
Brunson.
basketball? I'm just asking because I feel like
Is
I feel
Kobe
like
exciting?
was he
I think
exciting
Kobe's
outside of
exciting out of
basketball?
I think he is.
No, the fuck he wasn't when he was in the NBA. Stop,
When
bro.
he was playing at the Rockets, when he was going on them
was,
Drew leagues, and when he was
he
playing all
played,
season basketball, that wasn't exciting.
He played in the Ruckers at like year 5 or 6. He played
When he did it in the lockdown, Red. When he went in the lockdown,
he played. So we're talking about 3 events compared to a career. He would have got 4 championships, right?
Mm-hmm. Or 5.
All right.
5.
So what I'm saying is, niggas was. I'm just going off what he said. His words was niggas was entertaining outside of it. Niggas wasn't.
Well,
and none of these niggas entertaining.
I think the word is not entertaining.
Kobe
I think
and
it should be
Shaq,
polarizing.
Time out. It was Kobe and Shaq that won the first one, and Shaq is definitely entertaining and doing stuff outside of that. So I think it was the duo, the combo of them. Kobe was a young guy. Shaq, I think that was more polarizing than Jalen Brunson and whoever else you want to say from the Knicks. And I just think that it's more. I just don't think it's a lot to talk about. Like Ted said, they didn't really make no moves. The only thing we seen Jalen Brunson after the championship was we seen him at a World Cup game. We seen him at that wedding staring off, and they use that as a meme. But like, even if you take Kobe out of it and it's just Shaq, like that dynamic alone is more exciting to talk about than anything the Knicks got going on. I know the storyline is great, but after you win it, it's like, all right. And in today's society, they so quick to move on to the next thing too. Like, there's no drama there. And if we want to talk about media bases most of their stuff on bullshit. They don't care about like if you doing good shit or what. We gonna try to go find the next Kawhi Leonard scandal or like you said, where Bron going? He going to it's just nothing that the Knicks are doing that is going to really capture.
Push the mid, yeah.
I think the thing with the Knicks too.
So real quick to the first point. Just get an MVP. Winning the championship don't get you shit, but talked about for 1 week.
Yeah,
I agree about
I think to go with Red said too, y'all. A lot of reason they're not talking about the Knicks because the Knicks wasn't in their program. That wasn't in their plan. What we really need to focus on, because Red has some points. We looking at it from 7 different sides, and I'm gonna try to connect the dots. With Kobe don't make a whole lot of noise. I think the reason they fucked with Kobe more is because Kobe engages the media and he will actually talk to them. It's in a calm demeanor, but he's not like Shaq is a loud motherfucker. Like I can say that I'm a loud motherfucker. Kobe wasn't a loud motherfucker, but because Kobe's brain, they was always intrigued with him. With Brunson does have a good story, but that's not what they was looking for. They wanted to talk about if Wemby would have won that bitch, that's all they be talking about. That's what they wanted to talk about this summer. The Knicks fucked they plan up, and they ain't like that shit. So of course they're not gonna push this narrative. But even let's go to Jokic. Jokic really don't even want to talk to motherfuckers half the time. But because he's mysterious, he like the horses, he's from another country, they make that a story. Like I fuck with the media tough. I wanted to do journalism at one point. They have these fucking tendencies. Like they got ways to latch on to shit. So I don't think Dirt or Red are precisely wrong. Y'all just looking at it from 2 different views. What Red's saying is true, but so is Dirt. At the end of the day, if it's not in their plan, they're not going to focus on it. It's easy to go to Kawhi because it's a scandal. Like you said, Dirt. Like they love shit like this messy and shit like that. But yeah, championships matter in context, y'all. Because let's say I'm gonna leave it at this. Let's say Rob Horry was the second best player on his team every time in every chip he won. Those chips would be big as fuck. But because he was fourth, fifth, sixth sometimes, even though we know he was very pivotal to all those championships. I mean, he's called Big Shot Bob for a reason. People don't care about that because he didn't stand out enough on what the media thinks he should be. So that's what happens with these chips. Chips get watered down if you're not him. So at the end of the day, getting MVP does matter. And chips matter when we're talking about those guys. You got to be one of those guys for them chips to start having weight.
Wouldn't matter like that. That's real. Look at this. I want to show you this, Red. Look, I want to show you this real quick, Red, because you said this earlier. But look at your boy. Here go your boy right here.
Well, for nothing, you can sit up there. You watching Nerd, watching Nerd Drone. Niggas can't be like a nigga make another call.
Yeah,
that's what they want to see. That's the polarizing. That's the stuff right there.
But you do that.
The
so that's the thing. But it's a gift and a curse because he'll do that, and then later on they'll say, well, he didn't win, but he was in the club turning up. That's what I'm saying. It's so much bullshit in between it. That's what I'm saying. It's like
it's a gift and a curse, Red. It's a gift.
But with the lineup we're talking about is either if I won a championship and you ain't got and you ain't got none, I'm gonna say, bro, I got more championships than you. If I won an MVP and you got championships, well, I got a championship and MVP. It's like, bro, all we doing is one up in the next thing just to big ourselves up. It ain't no criteria to it.
There's no right answer. It's really no right answer, Red.
Yeah, I think the only reason we use championships is like to glorify our guys and to validate our guys.
Yeah.
Because this is a nigga right now. I forgot his name. I just looked him up the other day. It's a white dude that got 8 championships.
John Havlicek.
John Havlicek.
Somebody
8 championships. Point right outside of Jordan. Never spoke on this man. But it's like to big up our guys, we're gonna use this. Just like when y'all talk about LeBron and Jordan. 10 consecutive runs. Jordan won 6 in a row. It's like we forget what we don't, you know what I'm saying, what we want to when we want to.
Yeah. Good. Teddy, what you about to say? Close this out, Teddy. What you about to say?
We're just gonna agree to disagree with Red, bro. I'm just saying when it's all said and done, we talking about the top 10 guys all time. They all got chips. A lot of the top 10 people that we might fuck with that have MVPs and no chips, they're not going to be in those discussions. You're not going to be saying, hey, this guy has multiple MVPs and no chips, and we're going to put him in the top 10. Winning has to matter. Winning has to be a contributing factor of why you are marked where you are. That's all I'm saying. I get it with the individual success and how the MVP is a harder achievement to get because you get an individual award on the team board. I get it, right? But when it's all said and done and you do Mount Rushmores, it's because you won multiple times, 9 times out of 10. And when you won, you were the best person on your team. That's how you get placed up there. For the individual success, when you get the MVPs, I've seen people get MVPs and go get traded to the Kings and the Wizards and then get forgotten about.
We talking about top 10 all the time?
I mean, just both for the top 10 all time.
Because this is what I'm gonna say though. Because if that's the case, we gotta take James Harden and Allen Iverson out of our top 5 shooting guards all the time, based off of what you said.
No, I'm just saying. I'm talking about top 10 players. They may be top 5 at their position, but I'm talking about when you talk about solidified top 10 players of all time, whoever's on your list, the chips and the MVPs. When you won the chips, hit louder than just the individual MVP.
So Bill Russell.
I see players like Russ and Harden get discredited for the MVPs that they had in their primes because the playoffs and just in general they didn't win at the highest level, right? And it gets watered down where Russ was fighting for a contract and he only got offered by the 2 worst teams in the NBA. Then when he decided to retire, the whole world loves him. You didn't appreciate him when he wanted a job, then he retired. Then you remember all the prime shit that we was talking about in the first place. That's all I'm saying.
But all of it's semantics though, Ted. Like
I know,
like I said, we pick and choose when we want to. Because if you saying championships, we can make a whole nother top 10 of niggas that's gonna come before every guy that we talked about. Niggas
but
that
I
got
think that most times when you have a concrete top 10, you can probably switch out maybe 2 people at the bottom. Other than that.
I'm asking you, based off of what you said chips mean more, right? So if chips mean more, let's move the guys with more chips in front of the niggas with less chips.
I only am willing to do that if they was the guys when they won the chip. That's what I'm saying.
Everybody I'm talking about was the guy. But everybody I'm talking about was the guy. If we talk about John Havlicek, he was the guy. If we talk about Bill Russell, he was the guy. He has more. Both of them niggas got more championships than our top 3 favorite niggas. And they was the guy on the team.
Yeah.
We should
that's what I'm saying.
Where we find out what's considered the top 10 and then we can edit it as a crew. You feel me? But I think Russell Westbrook, that's a good transition because
come on, let's talk about him then. Let's talk about Russell Westbrook then.
It's a lot of fake love out here, bro. Like,
okay.
And I'm gonna let all y'all speak longer on it, and I might join in. I seen something crazy today that I didn't even know about because I just fuck with Russ. You didn't have once he got to the chip, and I seen his work ethic. All that bullshit that they was feeding me in the media went out my head. So I don't really care to prove he showed me on the court. But what I seen was the box plus minus. They completely changed that. And they can do a 2.0 now because of Russ. Because originally it didn't account for somebody getting crazy triple doubles. Because that's that advanced analytics shit. So he broke that motherfucker. He broke the motherfucking advanced stat they was using to the point where they had to change it the next season after he got the MVP. Just to make him look regular again. Because he looked like a motherfucking guy with that BPM. So I think that alone could put you in the Hall of Fame right there. You change the whole fucking stat, you feel me? But I know y'all gonna speak on it, but he's clearly a Hall of Famer. Like we don't even gotta talk about it for real.
Oh yeah. That's easy. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about it.
For sure. We going to.
We got to talk about it.
Go ahead, Ted.
I'm just saying, when it comes to Russell Westbrook announcing his retirement, bro, like he is one of them ones. He is an electric player, and I think maybe one of 3 players that I could debate that played as hard as him, which is probably going to be like a Kobe and a Giannis in their primes. And the fact that he was an 8-time, 9-time All NBA player, he averaged a triple double for 3 seasons. He was electric, bro. And I just want to have a discussion with y'all. Is Russell Westbrook a top 5 point guard of all time?
Yes. I want to add a slight correction there. Russell Westbrook had 4 seasons of triple doubles. He did it 3 straight. Well, Russell Westbrook, I was gonna go to Mitch too. I wanted to ask Mitch though. So go ahead, Mitch. You got him top. Well, you got him at Mitch. I'll take these questions. Is he a top 5 point guard?
No, he's in my top 5 point guards. As his former teammate has recently said, on paper, it's hard to deny what he's done. Like, if you just look at his achievements and his accomplishments and all his stats, like if 10 years from now or 50 years from now you pull up his stats, you be like, damn, was he the greatest player ever with them stats? You like, as a point guard, he's got like Wilt shit. Like it's crazy the stuff he was doing. Now, granted, if you watch the games, you might get a little agitated of the way that he played the game, but on paper, you can't deny what he's done. Like it's 4 seasons when the record was, oh man, you had the record for having a triple double all year. That'll never be broken. He did it 4 times. Like he watered it down. Like people say it's like, oh, that's not even, because now Joker's doing it, but like, oh man, that ain't even, that's nothing now. No, that's ridiculous. It's everything. Like even points and assists, cool. Jeff Teague said, man, I tried my hardest one year to get rebounds. The most I got was 4 for average. He's like, I tried hard. I was like, man, I'm gonna get every rebound I can. I got 4. I averaged 4. Like what he was doing was crazy, man. So shout out to Russ. All the slander. I was one of them when he's on the Lakers. Give him slander. You know what I'm saying? Because the cohesion didn't work, but what that man's done is a big accomplishment, and he should get more praise than hate that he's been getting.
I agree. There's Zell. Zell, how you feel, Zell? I'm gonna hear you, Zell. What you got?
I mean, I feel like Russell Westbrook. I definitely got him as a top 5 point guard. I feel like with his Thunder days, he did. I mean, honestly, once KD left, I feel like a lot of that changed on if he can do it. He can't necessarily win the championship by himself, but he was able to lead a team by himself, and the MVP year just showed it. And we just seen it how after, I think the moment KD got traded, I could be wrong, but didn't he like tweet or post like a cupcake and got straight to work? Like once that happened, he was like a new person. Like eventually he got over the KD situation and stuff like that, but I feel like that really lit a fire under, like that really like turned him up, and that really changed who he was with all those triple doubles. Like when we say like, oh, he got another triple double, they was like, oh, he's forcing triple double. It's just like, how can you like force it? But I get it. But at the same time, it was kind of nasty to see how the light switched once he announced his retirement. It was like yesterday he was this point guard going maybe he can go overseas, he can do this, he can do that. The moment he retired, it was like, oh yeah, Russ great, this and that. I'm just like, it's just nasty when I hear.
Yeah, Zay, I didn't really see that, so I seen a lot of people saying that the flower, but I think maybe just from my perspective, I had always been supporting Russell Westbrook, but I saw Draymond Green come out and say, "Y'all fans ain't shit." Like people, like they said, like you said, like they went from saying Russ needs to be out of the league and he can't help nobody win to, oh wait a minute, you one of the best ever, Russ. We love you. I didn't really see all of that, man. So I didn't. My bad. But I wanted to ask B. Oh B, how you feel? Where you got Russ at, B?
Well, I mean, this ain't it. I don't have him in my top 5. I'm not a Westbrook guy, but this ain't I don't want to like, be negative about Russell Westbrook on his retirement. I think he was a great player. I think his energy on the basketball court is something that we need more of. I thought that when Russ was on the court, he was not friends with nobody except his team, and I love that about him. Like Ted and everybody else said, the aggression and the way he played basketball is something that we don't see a lot of. And from a just a dog mentality, when we talk about dogs, like when we had that talk about what is a dog, what do you really think is a dog? Russell Westbrook is the definition of that. And from any teammate he ever had, whatever they say about him play style wise, they also said he's a great teammate off the court. He's a great person. So I mean, playing 18 years in the NBA at the rate he was playing at it, incredible. Even when they wrote him off, he would come into different situations, even in playoff games at the end of his career, and jolt teams and bring them, just bring that energy and winning with him. So I mean, even if I don't got him in my top 5, he's a top 8, top 10 point guard all time, and that's something that regardless I don't think people thought about him coming out of UCLA that he was going to be that. And even at UCLA, he didn't start. Came off the bench. And to come in and get an MVP and do all the stuff that he did and have 18 years, and there were still a couple teams that wanted him at the end. I mean, shout out, salute to Russ, bro.
That's fire. I want to say this because Rick, there you said something about people approaching the game the right way. I'm looking at his games played. Russell Westbrook played 80 plus games, 6 seasons. 1, 2, 3. We don't get a lot of that no more. He played his first couple of years. He played 82 games. There's not a lot of guys who's just showing up to play basketball. And even later, he's even later in his career, bro. His last 3 seasons, he played 68, 75, and 64 games, bro. Like Russell, one thing you can do is count on him. So I'm gonna give y'all my 5.
Especially those teams he played for.
And real quick, to piggyback, to play 82 games the way he played basketball it ain't just stand in the corner or play a little defense. Like it's like I'm going 100 miles an hour every time. So that's incredible.
And real quick before you say your list, Keith.
Okay.
This is how you know the media ain't shit, bro. There was a moment in time that I recall that the media was pushing the narrative. They didn't even know if Russell Westbrook was going to be a better NBA player than Darren Collison because of the UCLA ties. And now that we look back 18 years, of a wonderful career, it's just like the media will put a jacket on you before you even have anything to prove. And then after you go ahead and you debunk the narratives and you shatter all the outside noise, they still want to kick you out the league, bro. It just sucks because I've watched Chris Paul retire. I've watched Russell Westbrook retire. I watched Paul Pierce retire. They don't get no farewell tours, and they one of the ones at their position in NBA all time. And just seeing that, like going back to what Red saying, if you don't win a chip, bro, they don't appreciate you the way that they should, no matter how much of an electric player you are. And that's what I'm saying. The hardware in regards to the championships dilutes how good the players that are losers, you know what I'm saying? They debunk the greatness of these individual players, and it sucks.
Yeah, look, I can't lie though.
I just wanted to say real quick, I think
go keep going, Rick. Go, Rick.
I think Russ top 5 point guard. His stats prove themselves. I'm not one of the ones that really jump on the media side. I feel like he only had his only time bad in the media is when he was a Laker. Outside of that, I feel like he's got a lot of praise. I feel like he didn't lead it, and he wasn't forced out the NBA because he had opportunities. I feel like he just wanted to play for a contender, and his talent at this time didn't fit under the contenders that was that was around. So I don't think he was forced out. I think he had a great career. I love how he approached the game. I think he was just always one step away. You know what I'm saying? He was always, in that hunt. So
if you are Russell Westbrook, because I made a video about it.
I'm a Russell Westbrook fan.
Yeah, I'm a Russell Westbrook. But if you're Russell Westbrook and the Thunder now, after you retire, saying, "Oh, we'll pick you up and let you play one game," do you go do that?
I would do it.
You go do it?
I would do it because what him and KD mean to Oklahoma City is big. Like, no matter them winning the championship, they're the history that they brought to OKC. They didn't bring like a championship, but they brought the culture. They brought culture to OKC. And they also say now, even with him not being there, Westbrook is one of the most loved Thunder people, saying from the organization. So I get on to see it.
The reason I'm asking you, the reason I'm saying this because to me it feels like pity. It feels like a slap in the face to me because y'all could have picked me up regardless. The Thunder could have picked me up regardless. If y'all know that Russell Westbrook is contemplating leaving the league, Russell Westbrook could have got an offer from the Thunder regardless.
But
he could have went and sat on the bench for them regardless.
Yeah, but the offer mean
he don't want to do that though.
I was gonna say, but the offer mean.
But that's what they doing for him though, Dirk.
But I can bring you in for a day contract or a 10-day contract, and not have to put you on the roster like that. So so it makes sense. Like, you want me to sign this man and lose some money out my bank account? No, I'm just gonna bring you in.
Bro, he can sign a 1 year, $4 million contract, bro.
For what?
Even on that vet minimum.
But I'm saying,
y'all could get
he not gonna play though.
But for what though? That's what I'm saying.
They signed Nick Collison. Nick Collison sat on the bench for their ass for 5 seasons. Why they let Russell Westbrook can't come sit?
They didn't want to do that either. Nick Collison was over there either. Yeah, like, come on, man.
We don't know if that was an offer either though. It could have possibly.
That's what I'm saying, Tev. It should have been. You right.
I'm saying it could have possibly been when Russell's like, nah, because maybe he looks at that as more pity.
Yeah.
So one day is more like a send off.
I don't see him sitting.
You want Russell Westbrook to turn into Udonis Haslem?
That's what he asked me.
That's nasty.
I think he could.
Why not? Yeah, but he might not. He might not. His ego, man. He might not want that because of his ego.
That's because Russell ain't gonna do it. It ain't gonna do with ego, Dirk. I'm just better than UD. Russell Westbrook right now, he just hooped last year.
On the Thunder, he's UD.
Yeah. I'm saying it's still a little ego though.
I get what you're saying, but I'm saying he just hooped last year. I'm not UD. UD was. If we look, bro, without being disrespectful, UD was trash, bro, compared to Russell Westbrook.
Absolutely. That's not disrespectful.
What we talking about? Like,
it's true. Yeah, we
compared to most
trash is a tough word, but he is not on the same caliber player. Trash is the word, but he's not on the caliber of Russell Westbrook.
If I'm Russell Westbrook and I just hooped in the playoffs, I'm not coming to nobody's team to sit on the bench when I still have ability to play, bro.
I go do that for the Thunder though, Red. I guess my point. I go do that. Yeah. But
my point is, if you're the Thunder, why are you bringing Russell Westbrook when you got the deepest bench in the league and you know you're gonna disrespect him by not playing him? You know who.
We ain't disrespecting him. We gonna get him a ring. What you mean? We might get you a ring. You come sit on the bench with us.
Yeah, you can pull a Nick Young on the Warriors.
Call me after the playoffs. Call me after the
playoffs.
I'm not a part of that. I don't want that ring.
He's saying you come sit on the bench.
I think all in all, though, I'm glad that I'm saying all in all, I think that he, just per the situation and circumstances, I'm glad that he went out on his own terms, though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He wanted to dip. He didn't get the money that he wanted, or going to the teams that were competitive to be able to put him in a position to win a championship, and him being a part of that. And maybe he just wanted to go out on a limb and say, "Hey, I'm done with it." You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's more cerebral than anything. Maybe he's just done with it. Maybe he's just checked out with it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you fall out of love with it no matter how good of a player you are. So maybe he fell out of love with the shit. And like I said, we just paying homage and say, hey, hell of a career. GG.
Man, they finna bring him out there. They finna bring him out there like he a water boy, man. They do water boys like that, man. Hey, bro, come on, water boy. We gonna let you play on senior night. Come on out here. That's the same
EJ
shit.
put a lot on it. EJ put a lot on it. He put a lot on it.
I can't be arguably.
Maybe you don't sign just as like sign the contract, do the press conference.
I'm a first ballot Hall of Fame. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I can't arguably be the greatest player on the franchise history, and you want me to sit on the bench all season.
Hey, don't fucking bring me out here showcasing me like I'm a fucking show. Hey guys, we got Russell coming today. Everybody make sure you come get your ticket because his ass ain't playing no more. We're not doing it again.
That's way better. That's way better. You say this is Russell Westbrook. Everybody wear their Russell Westbrook jerseys. Come to the game, celebrate them.
It's just like a farewell tour. It's just like a farewell tour.
Ain't no fucking water boy.
Sitting him on the bench. Sitting him on the bench all season.
That's the
single water boy. What's he gonna be for the whole season?
I can go. So you telling me? Hold on. Can I ask y'all this question? So Russell, let me ask y'all this. So Russell Westbrook ain't got nothing to offer SGA. He ain't got no mentorship towards SGA because we gave Kevin Durant a lot of flack. No, we gave Kevin Durant a lot of flack for not helping in that Rockets and sitting on the bench that game.
Of it from
it was me. It was me. Oh, my bad. My bad.
We can't speak unless we know Russ is like, I wanted to come back. Then everything you saying has validity to it. But if he might not want to do none of that shit, bro. And I want you to fact check for me when you get a chance. I think I had looked up like the criteria and shit. I think now it's 2 full seasons retired. You're eligible.
Yes, that's right.
So if he's done
2 seasons.
Yeah, they went from 5. They went from 10 to 5.
He's the first ballot, so
yeah, that's why Amari Stoudemire got in.
Let me set my
they
2.
let niggas in early.
I know Dwight Howard. Retired yesterday. Got in the next day.
They changed the rule for checking Allen Iverson. That's who changed the rule.
So look, let me get.
Did they go during COVID or what? What was that?
It just changed like within the last 5 to 7 years, Zell. It literally because we spoke about it during the pod one day.
They
so it just changed.
They kind of said they wanted to make sure they guys was gonna be able to be there. A lot of guys they probably wanted to put in pass away.
Yeah.
But hold on, let me ask you because I want to say something to EJ though. You said he could teach SGA a lot, right?
Yeah. What he can't learn?
What the fuck more is he gonna teach a 2-time MVP and a champion?
You know what he gonna teach him, Red? How to get some dog in him and not fucking quitting on your team in the playoffs.
Hold on,
how to get some dog in you?
Hey, hold on, Dirk. I just want y'all to see this.
Call him.
Say it again. Hold on, real quick. Say it again. I don't want you to say what he said again. Go one more time.
Hey, I would have been over there if I'm Russell Westbrook.
No. Them all that.
Hey, SGA, grab your fucking nuts and get in the game. What are you doing? Why are you sitting over here with me? Get your ass in the game. It is the game 6 of the Western Conference. You asked me a question. Let me finish. It's game 6 of the Western Conference Finals. Get your ass on the court.
He lied like a motherfucker.
Hey,
Mitch.
Say that to SGA. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mitch. Wasn't he the biggest goddamn SGA super fan that said
he was until they
wrong and all this shit?
This nigga,
I just want to be on live and say this. My friend is the most wishy-washy nigga I've ever seen. He wishes this is what you gotta. I told somebody else this. I said this is. I want everybody to know this. And once you realize, let me hear the beat. Once you realize the only nigga side I'm on is mine, the conversations will go better. Once you realize, I don't give a fuck about these. I ain't on they. I'm not on their side. I'm on my side.
Care about us.
Do better. I ain't got no picks. I ain't got no picks.
We don't need him to travel with the team so the bitch made 2 games for him to tell SGA to get a little
especially
more.
Especially like a little crash out too.
Just call me. Hey, you got my number? Right. Call me. Tell me.
Hey, Darren, he can do that on the one day. He can do it on the 1 day contract.
Yeah, he can talk to him all night that night.
Hey,
the 2-hour conversation.
Hey, if I'm SGA, he called me with that bullshit. I'm hanging up.
Listen, imagine having Russell Westbrook out there to punch Steph Castle that day. All he needed was, hey man, come on, man, go Russell, go and get out there real quick. Give me 2 texts, baby. Give me 2 texts, man. Go on, get these boys. Come on, man. He do it anyway.
I told you.
When you seen Russ punch somebody,
he punched Ryan Rollins last season. You didn't see Ryan Rollins? I did a whole video on it. He
everybody right that year.
You didn't see him punch that man. You assume he punched that man.
You did him like that.
You didn't see him.
He got a whole. Ryan Rodgers looked like that dog off of the Little Rascals.
Hey, what's your top 5, man? What's your top 5?
Top 5, my bad.
Hey, Russell Westbrook, Tay-Rock. He got the most square ups.
He a pump faking. He be pump faking. Hey, so here are my top 5 point guards though. So since we here, I got Magic, Steph, whichever order. Isaiah Thomas,
Okay.
Isaiah Thomas, John Stock, Russell at my 5.
I'm with you. That's the same 5 I got.
About 6.
Who's 6? Who the 6? Yeah. Magic. Yeah, Magic. Steph, Isaiah Thomas, John Stock, Russell
Westbrook. That's the same 5 I got.
I'm not about to rage bait y'all today. So
I'm not about to. I don't. It's gonna take another hour here.
Yeah.
It's gonna take. All right. We keep spinning.
Hey, did you ask
That's
Steph
a
Curry?
nice 5, I guess.
I say Steph. I got Steph.
Yeah, I was say I'm with that 5.
See, y'all be getting mad at me. I was in a debate. I was in a judge contest.
I mean, we disagree. Nah, I disagree with your 5.
I'm telling you, but what I was about to say was they got Kyrie Irving being better than Steph Curry. Okay,
all right.
That's why I'm saying y'all be getting mad at me. They had a whole argument about Kyrie versus Steph Curry and was mad at me because I said Steph Curry's better than Kyrie Irving. They was mad at me about this.
I don't look at Steph as a point guard, but
it's that skill. Over that skill word.
Steph is definitely in the point guard.
In the point guard conversation.
Look at him a combo guard, bro.
I got Nash and Kidd.
You got Nash and Kidd in front of him, 2B?
You got Nash in there?
I got a question.
Nigga, you got 2 MVPs.
Retire your colors, man.
So his 2 MVPs.
I got all niggas in front of them.
Retire your colors, nigga.
So
I got all niggas in front of him.
So for Nash,
give me your purple and gold.
Got
man.
one white dude in there.
He talking about the Lakers colors, nigga, not the black and white.
So for Nash, I don't
care about that. There's no white boy in there.
What the fuck Westbrook got to do with my colors?
Bruh, nah.
Y'all silly.
You saying Steve Nash took them MVPs from Lakers?
That's fine.
Oh,
that's fine. But for Nash and Kidd, what puts them above Russell Westbrook? You gonna say the MVPs for Steve Nash, but what for KD? I mean, for Kidd.
Kidd. I just think he a better, just point guard.
Better point guard.
Just think he a better point guard.
Don't Rush got more assists than him?
He's not.
I don't know about that. He's number 5. I think he's 5 on the list. I don't know. Kidd might be.
I think Russell Westbrook number 4 on the list.
He's number 4, but
1 in points.
Let me look. NBA all time.
Oh, he's 4 in assists. He might.
He's number 4.
Number 1 in points.
So it's John Stock, Chris Paul, Kidd at 3. Actually, LeBron's in front of him on here.
Okay.
Yeah.
LeBron's number 4.
Westbrook 5.
Okay. So Bron just passed him.
Okay. 3 this year.
Yeah, Bron's crazy.
Hey, he ain't just passed him. He passed that nigga a long time ago. He had 12,000 and Russ 10.
Okay, I know Russ was number 4 though for a minute.
He's number 4 among point guards, Red. He's number 4 among point guards.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. We talking about point guards. That's what I'm saying. My point guards.
Yeah, Kidd 3.
You
can argue Russ though. I'm fine with that.
Nash right after Westbrook, and they're only about 15 apart. I think it's 16 total assists. So Nash and Westbrook got about the same amount of assists.
These rankings get tricky because they're doing. He's naming his favorites, and that's why I didn't want to do it because I know I would name my favorites. You naming people you like.
He's not. He's basing it off of the point guard position.
I don't like none of these niggas.
Watching. We had this argument earlier before, bro.
No, I don't like any of these niggas.
I like CP3 over J Kidd. Honestly.
I know mine would be
CP3 too.
I ain't even gonna lie.
I ain't mad at it. Come on, let's keep it moving, man. Let's go here, man. So last one, basketball. Well, we got a couple, but Dame Lillard. They said Dame Lillard can replace Steph on the Warriors and get the same results. Let me ask y'all this, because Dame actually just a couple hours ago, y'all. Let me read what Dame stated.
How many assists Dame?
That's what Dame.
That's all.
I hate when niggas.
Hold on, Zay. Let me read this quote. Wait, fellas. Hold on, fellas.
Let me read this quote before we go.
Let me take a shot off.
This is what Dame said, y'all. Dame said this is 2 hours ago. They will never give me credit for what I've actually done. They better pray I don't win a championship for the Blazers. They don't know what that side look like.
He's not gonna.
So can I go first real quick? Because I already know this bullshit finna go, and I hate when y'all do this rage bait shit.
Me? Whoa! It wasn't me, Brad.
I understand.
This is not from us. This is not us.
EJ,
this is your boys.
That's what I'm saying. I know it's from you, but I'm gonna go first because I know y'all niggas finna do a bunch of bullshit.
So that's crazy.
When it comes to this, the context of what they were saying was Monte Ellis said he could win the championship with the same team Golden State won. Jeff Teague inserted Dame Dolla. He said, no, if you say Dame, then maybe because they play a similar style of game. That means the system doesn't have to change as much. So that's what the conversation was. He wasn't saying that you know what I'm saying, he could just replace him, but he was just saying, like, if you was going to replace if you was going to win one, you could win one with Dame before Monte because the system stays the same.
Can I?
Do they play similar?
They don't play. No, I was about to say,
Right.
B. That nigga don't play like Steph.
They're talking about the 3-point ability.
They can shoot
far.
We breaking shit. That's all they're talking about. They're just talking about the 3-point ability. Dame ain't never played in the system that Steph has, but they're saying if you put him in the system, that he can make the same type of shots.
Yeah.
That's what they're talking about.
No, that ain't what you started with, nigga. You said they play the same, and they don't. That nigga Damian Lillard play ISO basketball.
This nigga,
that nigga's a ball hog.
Listen, you listening just to listen. I said what Jeff Teague said.
I'm listening just to listen. You goddamn right. I'm listening.
I heard Jeff Teague said that. And nigga, I don't give a fuck about you talking about he a ball hog, nigga. He's a great shot. He can make shots. He averaged 28. He probably scored better on a seasonal average than Steph in most years.
A lot of people can make shots though. Making shots and making
y'all niggas.
No,
we let you start. Respond. We let you start, nigga.
You the basketball guy. You know there's a difference between making shots and making those shots, nigga. Like that's a difference. That's like in football. Oh, he can pass the ball. He can make some passes.
Y'all niggas just talking.
Like Mitchell tell you, what's your boy Stafford? You don't make the pretty passes.
That's my boy. That's my boy. What about your boy?
Whatever. It ain't mine. We know that. But I'm just saying, I would acknowledge that there is a difference between somebody can do a task to doing a task. Look, I can edit a video.
What's the difference?
I ain't gonna edit a video like Ito.
Hold on, Tim. Dame best year they lost to the Warriors, right? They lost to the Warriors before they got to the championship. So I want you to tell me the difference. And which you talking about?
Steph
one had a better team.
He makes them electric. Listen, I don't know what happened to Steph a lot of time in the finals, but up until that point, that man damn near didn't miss a shot most of the time.
So Dame don't make shots.
Yeah,
in the playoffs.
Dame can make them shots.
So Dame don't make shots.
He's made them shots.
What the fuck is that? Hey man, don't do this, man. You finna make me mad.
Who did he make the shot against? My guy Russ.
That's the fucking league, my nigga.
That moment, that was cold. What was that though? Was that
the league, nigga? Before he got hurt,
he slandering Dame.
The fuck what you talking about? That's why, Dirk. That's why I said I didn't want to talk about it, Dirk. They finna piss me off.
You say you don't want to talk about it, but you're talking right now, my guy.
I'm talking. Yes, and I'm talking because y'all niggas just be running out y'all fucking mouth. Watch the game.
So you think? Hold on, Red. So you think if Dame go there, they win the same rings with Dame?
They did. That wasn't the conversation. They said they could win one or two. That's what Monte Ellis said. That was the conversation.
I'm pretty sure they said.
Oh, I thought Monte said they could do the same thing.
No, he came out and said he didn't say it.
He could. And what Teague said was, if you put, he said no, not Monte, but somebody that played the same style as Dame could win because he can shoot the ball. Y'all niggas looking at it just from what you seen Dame do and not looking at Dame in that system with a Draymond and the fucking Klay Thompson. That's the difference. If Dame almost took Portland to the championship with fucking CJ McCollum, you think he can't do it with them three niggas?
I mean, Trae Young almost took the Hawks to the championship.
I think
Trae Young couldn't do it.
Hey,
it's crazy when I put Trae Young, and it's not crazy when I put Dame.
They didn't bring Trae Young in the conversation. We talking about one nigga. You brought up Trae Young. The fuck are we talking about?
I'm bringing up Trae Young because you acting like Dame. Oh, he make the same shots that Dame.
He's better than Trae Young.
Hey, why did Dame go back to Portland?
T-Mac can replace Kobe on our Laker team.
Who?
T-Mac.
If we go back, I said he could have won one with Shaq. I said he could have won one with Shaq. If we go back, I said
would he have done the same?
Also blasphemous. Also blasphemous.
Hey man, y'all niggas is irking, man. Go ahead.
You know what, Red? Somebody who hate glorified losers, you love putting them in winning situations. It's so crazy. You hate glorified losers, but you love saying that these niggas will win.
That was the conversation, nigga. What you want me to do? Not talk about the conversation?
No. We can talk about the conversation, but you jacking the conversation. But you rocking with it.
So because I agree with something, I can't say I agree because he didn't win yet. I'm saying for
somebody who hates us talking about niggas who lose a lot, you seem to think they can replace winners, and I don't think that's how basketball works. I don't think you can just replace niggas that won with niggas that lost. That's what I'm saying.
So basketball ain't situational. So I can't be a great nigga in a bad situation. So I can't be a great nigga in a bad situation.
We saw Dame with a great Giannis. What they look like?
When have you seen him in a great situation? The fucking Bucks were terrible on paper. The fuck are we talking about?
If you give Steph Curry Giannis at any point in his career, it's gonna look great.
God, bro,
you give Steph Curry Giannis at any point in his career, it's gonna look amazing.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with you.
Matter of fact, they was trying to get Giannis to go to the Warriors this year.
We're not arguing from a place of logic. We argue from a place of you arguing to be right. If we arguing off logic, logically it makes sense what I'm saying. You arguing just to be right. That's all I'm saying.
To be right at all. I ain't arguing right at all. I don't think. What's up, Mitch? Go ahead, Mitch. I'm sorry.
Was KD a loser until he joined the Warriors?
Exactly.
Was he a loser? Yeah.
So, but you insert him to the Warriors, and now
they win. Come on, bro.
Hold on. I love that. Can I rebuttal? Can I rebuttal? Because you kept Steph Curry. If you replace Kevin Durant with Steph Curry, then no, you're not replacing. The system is still there. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond are still there, guys. So if you take KD and say put Steph Curry here, no, you don't get the same result. But if I take it and say, let me just add KD to that, that's a different thing.
I got one for
you. It's not the same.
I got one for you.
Go ahead, Rick.
Was D Wade a winner before Shaq came?
Was D Wade a winner before Shaq?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't
in the league.
All right. So
he just came in the league. He was 03. Yeah.
Okay. It was same shit. He came and he won, right? When he got somebody to help him win, right?
Yeah, he won in was it 6?
He got somebody to help him win, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
What was the final numbers? What was the final stats?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was a lot of D Wade. He said I'm not. Ricky said I'm not.
So y'all see the semantics, right?
Go ahead, Rick.
No, I'm just saying y'all keep switching it. When I said something about D Wade, is look at the final stats. Y'all ain't look at the regular season stats then. Is y'all gonna move the goalposts every time to make the point?
I'm not moving the goalposts at all. You said D Wade got into the league, he got shot.
Your counterpart said that.
Okay, so Damian Lillard is so essentially what you're saying is Damian Lillard gets Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, he's an NBA champion.
And you know why? Because they have a winning system already. They have a winning system. It's a difference in taking a nigga.
And that's my point. That's why I don't like the system. Go ahead. Finish your point. Finish your point. I'm sorry. You're right.
It's a difference when you take it. It's a difference. It's a difference when you take a nigga like Dame and put him in the Bucks, right? When the Bucks had already lost their fucking nucleus with Chris Middleton and all of them. It's a difference when you take him over there because that's one loser team going to an anomaly. The Bucks were an anomaly. The Bucks won because of luck that year, if we've been honest. And I'm not saying Giannis didn't keep.
Get your shit off. I'm listening to you.
All right. It's a difference in taking a nigga that came from the Blazers and put him in the Warriors or put him in the 2001 Lakers system or any one of them winning systems is a difference. That's all I'm saying.
And then, can I say this? Are you finished?
Go ahead.
And what I'm telling you is y'all are trying to replace niggas that are the system. I said the same thing to y'all when y'all talked about Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan is the system. You can't replace Tim Duncan and say, oh yeah, Rasheed Wallace and KG. You can't
replace him with who?
I let you finish. You gonna let me finish?
No, I'm asking you can't replace him with who? No.
You can't replace him with anybody because I made the system. You can't take Michael Jordan out of the triangle offense and say, let me put Tracy McGrady right there. No, that doesn't work.
You can definitely take, if we talking about Tim Duncan, if I switch Shaq and Tim Duncan roles, the Warriors win them championships.
It's not the same system though, Red. If I put Shaq, and on top of that, you're replacing him with a winner. You're also replacing him with a championship Shaq. Replace him with somebody who didn't win.
Oh my God. Tell me what the system is, EJ. Tell me what the system is first.
Get a ball to Tim Duncan. Get a ball. The system is get a ball to Tim Duncan.
That's not the fucking system.
It is. It is. And that's the part. That's the part that y'all be missing. The part that y'all be missing is
nigga. That is not the system.
So what was the system then? What was the system before Tim Duncan got there?
The system is in which the offense that the offensive plan that they have is the system. Tim Duncan was a part of that system. David Robinson was the anchor of that system at first.
No, he wasn't.
Tim Duncan.
No, he wasn't.
What the fuck he was?
No, he wasn't. Tim Duncan is the system, bro. What are y'all talking about? What are you talking about? Tim Duncan is the system.
Tell me what the system is. Tell me what the system is.
Tim Duncan, you take over. Hey, you post up on this left wing, we gonna play off you. You post up on the left block, we gonna cut back though, and we gonna play off you. If the shot not open, Tony Parker cut to the hole, we giving you the ball, Tony Parker. The system is Tim Duncan. The system ain't put Boris D out right here. That ain't the system.
What's the triangle offense?
If you telling me I don't even get, if you telling me you can replace Michael Jordan with Tracy McGrady because the system is great, you're fucking insane.
What is the triangle?
Are you no? That's fine. Can you replace Michael Jordan with Tracy McGrady?
We having two different conversations. You talking about?
I'm talking about the conversation I'm having is replacing a winner with a loser. That's the conversation I'm having.
All right, gang. Once again, a system is not the players in which. The system is the player. The system is the system. We're going to put the players here to make the system. The system is, hey, we're going to run a 1-3-1 offense. That's our system. That's our defensive structure. Regardless of who we got, we're going to run a 1-3-1. Yep. With the Bulls, regardless of who you got, we're going to run a triangle. That is the system. Yep. Now, you do have some niggas that take the system over, but I'm talking about the system itself. When you talk about the Warrior system, it's plug and play and it's 3-point shooting. That's plug and play and it's 3-point shooting. That's the system.
It's not plug and play. You can't replace the greatest shooter of all time.
You fucking replace you replace the second greatest of all time with fucking Jordan Poole and 1. What the fuck are you talking about?
Because Steph Curry is still there. Because Steph Curry.
Hey, hold on. I just got a question. Because they won more than.
Go ahead. So I'm making plenty sense. Y'all niggas ain't hearing it.
I feel like I know EJ's answer, but so let's say not the first two. Let's talk about when they won with KD. So if you take Steph off and you put Dame with Dame, Clay, Dre, and KD, they don't win.
They should win. They should win with KD. That's a whole nother team.
Yeah. Okay. What we're talking about, could he win? This is like, I can be with you if you're talking about the first time without KD.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's hard to deny. You put Dame at the second.
That's when he started. Red. All this conversation starts around. Hold on. It all started around Monte. No, because I'm gonna correct you real quick. Hold on, bro. It started around Monte Ellis.
Let me go.
It started around Monte Ellis. So if it started around Monte Ellis, we got to start when Monte is talking about the team before KD, because this is more so what Monte feels like. Yes, he was, bro.
No, he definitely was.
He was.
Yes, he was, right? You over here saying he wasn't because you know that makes more sense for you, bro.
Which one of y'all watched the episode?
Your argument that makes more sense.
Which one of y'all watched the episode?
So Red, tell us what happened, Red. Tell us what happened.
Which one of y'all watched the episode?
I don't watch nobody else shit. You know that. So I don't know why you asking me that. I don't watch nobody shit. Go ahead.
That's my point. Y'all talking and putting y'all own shit on shit. He said if you put him there and take Steph Curry, he has the same career. He means in totality. That's what he meant in totality.
And we talking about in totality, Rick.
Bro, we're starting.
You talk about totality. Tammy just said the beginning. Zell just said the beginning. Which one is it? Pick the argument. I said
the beginning is the totality, Rick. The beginning is the.
You can't get to the totality without the beginning, Rick. What are you talking about?
Totality is the beginning, the middle, and the end, right? So you can't. So Mitch just asked y'all with KD. Y'all said no. Y'all dismissed that. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Because so can we respond? Can I respond again? So you can hear me. What I said was, if you put KD in the system, they win. But if you take and replace Steph Curry with Kevin Durant, it's not the same thing.
The second I said that, y'all jumped in. That's all I'm saying. We said this is what we were talking about in the
what am I saying that you're not saying? Replacing Kevin Durant with Steph Curry on the Warriors team does not equal winning the same championships. But putting KD on a team with Steph Curry does equal winning championships.
Yes, but you take Steph Curry out and replace Dame.
And you're saying take Steph Curry out and put Dame.
Dame's not a winner. Dame's not a winner.
That's what he said, right, Mitch? Mitch, go ahead, Mitch.
They should win. They should. That still doesn't mean that they do. They should win. If you trade,
man.
What do you say? I think Dame with KD than Dame on that earlier team.
I think that what Red and Teague are all just saying is the ability of Dame to shoot the ball is comparable to the ability of Steph Curry to shoot. I think Steph shoots better, but if you throw what Red is saying is Golden State runs a system. If you take the system that they run and you sub out Steph and say, Dame, do what Steph do, you're saying he can't do it as good as Steph. Yeah, Red is saying, and Teague is saying that he might be able to do it close enough to where he would win a championship. That's what Teague is saying. You can't. Monte Ellis doesn't shoot like close to Steph to make this system work, right? Dame shoots good enough from the range that Steph shoots from and from three good enough to where the system might still work that way. That's it. That's the system. You're saying the system. You're saying Steph Curry makes the system, but the system is based off of running off of screens and shooting and being off the ball, running a lot. Now, if Dame can
so
do
we
that,
gonna make Dirt. So we gonna make Dame a completely different player. The system is gonna change how he plays basketball.
You would have to make
right?
Dame. You would have to make Dame a completely.
So he's no longer ISO player. He's no longer. He's having to be in condition. Running the entire game. That's his style now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got turned to regular.
If you
so he has to be a completely different player.
But that's why I said in the beginning.
Not completely different.
But that's why I said in the beginning, Dirt. But that's why I said in the beginning, Dirt. Systems in where you get drafted make styles.
Yeah.
Point so have a system. It's situational. I said that in the beginning.
He would have to be a different player.
It's crazy because you repeating it, and I still disagree. That's the thing is, it don't matter how slow y'all fucking say it. I still disagree. Oh, okay. Well, I don't care what you saying, nigga. What you saying? I don't give a fuck either.
I don't care about you.
I don't give a fuck.
What are you saying?
Go ahead.
What are you saying? Are you saying? Are you saying that Dame wouldn't be able to do the system?
I'm saying you putting Dame in the system in which we've never seen him doing. He doesn't play that style. He's an ISO player. So we're saying that we're taking Dame from being an ISO player to a Rip Hamilton, Steph Curry, run around screens type of player. We've never seen him play that style of basketball. Right. Oh, well, he can still do it. That we've never seen him do it that way.
Well, I don't know if Teague was saying that it would work. He's saying it would be a better comparison if you say Dame instead of Monte Ellis. Because one thing we know is Monte Ellis can shoot on the level of either one of these guys.
Was Ray Allen not an ISO player before he got to Boston?
He was an ISO guy. Yeah.
Was Kevin Garnett not an ISO guy before he got to Boston?
You talking about them before this is after they primes, Red? They're no longer those guys. They were transitioning their playing style.
Ray Allen averaged 25 the year before he came to Boston.
Yep.
Ray Allen is a good one. That's a good one.
That's why I brought it up.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
But you have to be willing. You have to be willing to do that stuff. But
what I'm saying is when you want to go win, you change how you play to win in certain situations. KG went from being a bucket to being a anchor on defense. Ray Allen went from being a bucket to being a knockdown shooter when needed.
But the only problem with that one, Red, in comparison, is that Ray Allen wasn't the best player or the second best player. So it would be a little different. You can change your game, but
you had to change your role.
I don't know if you're gonna be the number one option or two option.
Teddy has something.
Go ahead, Teddy. What's up?
Am I allowed to talk now?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just playing. Hey, so I think that
Ricky, I don't care. You always disappointed, nigga. Y'all niggas better get off my dick. Fuck out of here. Niggas get off.
What Ricky said.
He showed it real quick.
Let me see what Ricky
said.
Niggas always disappointed. Niggas get off my dick, man.
Oh man.
Fuck out of here. Go ahead, Teddy.
I fuck with y'all friendship. That's real brothers when he snap like that. Go ahead, Teddy.
Go ahead, Teddy. What's up?
I'm saying in situations like this, when we talk about dynasties and stuff like that, I don't think that it's that easy to do the plug and play. I think that Dame is a better comparison by eons than Monte Ellis, but I also don't think, like EJ is saying in regards of, I mean, even coming out of Weber State, Damian Lillard was the best pick and roll prospect coming out of college. He was never a catch and shoot type of guy. We get the misconstrued of how well he shoots the three. I just don't think that he has the ability to be a chameleon, to be able to plug and play and replace the greatest shooter. So that's what I'm saying. I think that he is a better replacement. And you want to say, we're going to just throw a whole bunch of these names in and we automatically going to get a championship. I just don't agree with it because it's one of those situations like this. Let me ask you a question, Red. Do you think that Damian Lillard would fit in the Golden State offense to replace Steph Curry and James Harden in their primes?
I say yeah, because I feel like y'all underestimating how much Steph is a one-on-one player as well. But I'm listening.
No, I'm just saying. So, like, you think that maybe prime Damian Lillard would be a better fit and replacement than James Harden at their peaks, though? I'm not talking about now.
At what teams are we talking? I feel like
Houston and prime Portland.
I feel like depending on where you're drafted changes how you play for certain aspects. So if I'm drafted to the Warriors that has a system that has a coach that's respected, I'm going to learn to fit into that system. I'm going to learn to play in that system, which is what I'm saying with Dame. If I was put there, I'm going to learn the system. It's going to benefit me because I'm going to learn how to play off of it. You said pick and roll, right?
The Warriors out of Weber State, he was a pick and roll guy.
I got you. So what I'm saying, if I'm playing with essentially the second best shooter in the world, one of the best passers, one of the best pick men, I'm gonna learn to fit in that system. It's gonna make sense. I'm gonna have a lot of good shots.
But I'm saying, what if you don't?
So what's the part of the question? What I'm asking now? Because you asked me two questions.
I'm just saying, what if it doesn't work? You know what I'm saying? It just sounds good. You can conform to it, but it may not work. That's all I'm saying.
So hold on. So let's just do a reverse then. So what if we put Steph Curry on Portland? So what's the difference?
Yeah, that's a no.
If you put Steph Curry on Portland with the same circumstances.
No. If you just replace the two and you put him over there with CJ McCollum when Dame was the number 3 team in the West and they went to the Western Conference Finals, all that. What's the difference?
Steph Curry's the best shooter ever. That's the difference.
What is that?
I'm saying like that's the polarizing impact where it's going to change the dynamics of the teams. Damian Lillard is an excellent shooter, and if it does not work because he's a pick and roll guy, he's going to be the ball handler. He's going to be the facilitator. Do you not think that negates the purpose of what Draymond Green provides?
Can I just point out the bias in this real quick? When you asked me about Dame, you asked me from conception, coming out of college to going to the team. You didn't bring in nothing he's done this far. When I took Steph and put him on Portland, you brought up how great of a shooter he was after the fact of what he did in his career.
I still said that Damian Lillard's an excellent shooter. I never changed my statements of how I felt about him.
He's just talking about college though, Ted.
But you put the accolade. You put the accolade when you put Steph over here, meaning he was the greatest shooter. He wasn't the greatest shooter when he first came out the league. He just was a shooter. We didn't know him to be the greatest shooter yet.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, when you if you switch him out, if you
switch him out, ISO at Davidson.
I don't think Steph could do what Dame did at Portland.
I don't think he could do what Dame did in Portland, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not taking no credit away from Steph. I just think, and when you comparing the two, one has had a great team for after year 4 or 5 when he got healthy. He's had a great team. The one that's been getting it out the mud from day one.
Yeah,
we can't say that none of Dame's teams is better than Steph teams ever.
I agree with you. I think that the number one point that I'm trying to make is Damian Lillard and every team that he's been a part of has failed him in regards to providing him supporting cast to be able to compete for a championship. But I also think that the relevant
percentage, Mitch. My fault, I mean, because I'm trying to get
you good. But I also think that the relevant fact is he fell short because he played somebody of Steph's caliber. Regardless, like I know that these players are these players after we look at them in their careers and after we see them win. Huh?
You talking about Dame? You talking about Dame?
No, I'm talking about Steph.
You talking about Dame?
Yeah. I was talking about Dame not having the supporting cast, and Portland failed him as a franchise to be able to get him the correct pieces to be able to compete for a championship in a more competitive way. But I also think that the reason why Steph is the player and became the player he was early is another reason why a lot of these guys in the West have fell short. Steph was a fun stopper.
He's a 37% for career, Dame.
And what's Dame? And what is Steph? He like 40?
I'll look it up.
I thought it was 40, 43, and 42. But when I checked Dame, I was shocked. Dame is higher in both shooting percentages. Field goal and 3-point. That's crazy.
Original went out.
But Red went out. But I feel like what he's saying about the system is key too, though. That's a great point.
We good. I'm trying to see if I was looking at the stats. I was looking at his numbers. It is they're pretty close, man. But I'll wait till Red get back. We'll talk about it some more, man. Where y'all want to go, man? How y'all feeling? WNBA MVP or Jaden McDaniel?
Let's talk about the WNBA real quick, man. Let's talk about the W real quick since we had all this. We had all this Caitlyn Clark slander.
Slander.
It was a little slanderish.
So the list came out.
Slander.
They had. Oh, go ahead, Teddy. What you about to say, Teddy?
No. Go ahead and ask the question, and we open for him.
So So the WNBA MVP race, they had Olivia Miles, Asia Wilson, Kelsey Mitchell, and I'm listening to the other three. Who was the other two? Who was the other two they had, y'all? Paige Buckers, and they don't have Caitlyn Clark in there.
So y'all don't think that's slander?
Nah.
No.
Tell me.
She's the second best player on her team.
Good. I'm glad y'all said that. Okay.
She's the second best player on her team, Dirk.
She's second best player on her team?
Yeah.
Okay. Why is that, y'all?
The girl of the
I see the same as well. Say because Kelsey Mitchell.
Kelsey Mitchell better. Kelsey Mitchell better. That's how she was second best player. She was Kelsey Mitchell better.
Kelsey Mitchell is better?
She was last year. True.
She was better this year. If you watch the season.
Caitlyn Clark played 12 games last year.
I watch a lot of WNBA games, so we're not about to do the I don't watch the game. Kelsey Mitchell averaged 23 points a game. She's the number 2 scorer in the W. The number 3 scorer is Caitlyn Clark. Also, averages 8.5 assists a game. Kelsey Mitchell averages 3 assists, blah, blah, whatever. Y'all told me Olivia Miles was better. She don't average more points or assists. Y'all told me Paige was better. She don't average more points or assists. The Fever have a better record than Dallas. That y'all told me Paige. Fever are tied with the Aces as the 3rd best team in the league. They scored the most points in the last 15, 20 games. Damn near averaging 100 off the back of Caitlyn. She's breaking the record with
double. Y'all. Let's remind ourselves when we doing MVPs, it's the combination of what you're doing as an individual and the team. That's how the MVP
They're on the
has
same
been
team.
For
being number one facilitator in the WNBA is not impactful to the team and winning and being the number 1 in the East.
Y'all niggas started caring about assists so much. Y'all niggas started caring about assists now.
She's 3rd in the league in scoring.
Ain't that what you're supposed to do as a point guard?
I got you, gang. I'm just saying, y'all niggas be 1 minute on the way.
Face though. If somebody's the face of the NBA,
hey y'all, not scoring.
If somebody's the face of the NBA though, or the WNBA or any sport, I ain't never seen somebody not get voted for or be in the race when they're the face. So maybe we need to reevaluate this whole face conversation. When you're the face, and somebody defined it great. Whoa. They said when you're the face, you got records that people need to break. You got accolades that people want and want to chase. She don't, outside of her rookie shit, she don't have nothing that nobody's chasing after, bro. Asia is the blueprint.
She just started playing in the league, bro.
Okay, exactly. More reason why she can't be the face, Dirt. The face.
What do you mean
Asia.
Can't be the face, nigga? She was
She's
the
not
face
the face
when she
right
came in.
Now, that's what I'm telling you.
She sell out every game. She the face. What do
She has the 8 out of 10 most viewed games this year. Last year she played 12 games. So you can't base it off of the last year. And in the first year, she shattered every single rookie year. Every single rookie record, every single accolade that you think about, she shattered it. And then, all the records that she's breaking this year while she's active, they're not any other WNBA player. She's shattering her own shit. So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Chad. Let me ask you a question.
Individual season record.
So TV.
Let me ask you a question, Ray. Let me ask you a question.
Can I ask one real quick, just real quick?
For sure.
So TV viewership mean more than legacy.
Is that not being a face? If you bring in views and people are looking forward to watching your games?
But hold on, because I said this in the beginning. I think it's unfair to Asia Wilson that you did pick her.
Yeah, I'm fine with Asia Wilson being the face. Let me caveat before you go, Ted. I'm fine with Asia Wilson being the face. It's either Asia or it's Caitlyn, and that's it. I'm sorry. Y'all go ahead.
So the point is, before there's any misconfusion or any kind of confusion, Asia Wilson is the best WNBA player actively. There's no argument. She is the fucking GOAT. Let's start there. All right. So then when we pivot of currently, let's talk about the MVP people that are on TV. Red, what does Paige do better than Caitlyn Clark? And what does Olivia Miles do better than Caitlyn Clark? Because if it's winning, then they're both number 1. Olivia Miles is number 1 in the West with the Lynx, and the Fever are number 1 in the East when it comes to the Fever, right? Then you go to individual stats. Caitlyn Clark is averaging more points and assists, and they're pretty much an even kill on rebounds. Tevin told me that the Wings were good, and they're not. I just watched them go head-to-head, and Caitlyn Clark outplayed Paige in their battle. They lost. The Wings have been losing. They're 8th in the playoff seeding in general, and the Fever are number 3. It's not close. So if you're losing and you don't got better numbers than me, if you're losing
in the WNBA.
Huh?
So she lasted, Jill.
I'm just saying, like, what's the record
more
difference? I know the standards is different. Like, what's the record?
It's not a lot. It's
They
not
20 and 15. The Wings 20 and 15.
To 12,
the 3 games back.
20 to 15.
It's not like it's a big.
It's 3 games
They
back.
made the team. That's why it's like
So,
crazy. And
yeah.
stuff.
What
I mean, you watch you been watching the
Did y'all watch the
WNBA?
game?
I don't really watch W like that.
I got you.
Not this shit.
I'm with him. I like Olivia Miles. I like Olivia Miles better.
So what does she do better than CC, right?
I like
what does she? You said what she do better?
What does she do better than CC to be an MVP?
I'm trying to get to it. She entertains me better. Like I feel like when I watch Olivia Miles play basketball, I'm not watching girls basketball.
That's fair.
Like I feel like her skill set. I feel like her skill set alone doesn't look like a girls basketball game. She makes me feel like I'm watching a young boy hoop, but I mean, no disrespect to her because she's a woman, but she just played like if I was teaching my child, I would tell her to watch her. Yeah. Like if she was a guard.
Yeah. And I think she can get to the cup better than CC too. But
I think she can too, yeah.
That's no problem.
I think ultimately our combo
is it more like an aesthetic thing for you, Ray?
I can't. I like both of them. I just think Olivia Miles' game just got that pop to me. I feel like put like this: Olivia Miles' game is rap or R&B. Caitlyn Clark game is pop to me. If that makes sense. Does it make sense?
I'm tracking. I'm following you, but I'm just saying.
Who plays defense? Who plays defense? Who he said?
I think he's talking about Olivia Miles.
Olivia Miles.
I believe.
She do play defense.
Not Gilmore, I believe somebody.
No, she does not.
She gets steals and shit. That's what she. I think that's what he meant. But go ahead.
Oh, okay.
They're 0.2 away from each other in steals.
I'm just saying what he said.
I'm just. This is what E-Lab is here for, to debunk the narrative and prove a lot of these caption people that just scroll and don't watch. That's what I'm saying. There's 0.2 difference in skills, and y'all are telling me that Olivia Miles plays defense and CC doesn't.
What do you think CC do better? Because you asked me. What do you think CC do?
And pass. And break records.
I don't think she's better.
And make history.
She's a great playmaker.
I don't think she's a better passer.
CC's a great passer, bro.
CC is the best passer in the WNBA.
I'm not saying she's a good passer too. I'm not saying she's not a good passer.
She's a good passer.
I think Olivia Miles is a better passer. I just think we ain't seen it as much yet. I think she's a better passer. Remember, guys.
I'm mad at that, though, Red. I ain't mad at that. I disagree with you, but remember that.
It's in the MVP conversation. That says a lot.
She's in MVP conversation. She's played wonderful. She has shattered all the expectations. I'm talking about Olivia Miles. She shattered every expectation. When Nafisa Collier was injured and she was rehabbing, nobody thought this team was going to end up being who and they just beat the Aces. They're hitting all the check marks. They're beating all the top contending teams, and they're doing what they need to do. And she is playing amazing. But when we're comparing player to player, and they're only going to just move the goalpost and say she's a rookie, and she went to a team that was just in the finals 2 years and moved nobody. They had that same exact team. She was a number 2 pick that went into a team that went to the finals 2 years ago.
So she's Steph Curry. No, I'll just fuck with you.
Hey,
Go ahead, Mitch.
I have a question. Ted, at
What's up,
this point of Caitlyn Clark's rookie season, was she up for MVP?
Yes.
No. What? No, she
Okay.
wasn't. She was on top 4.
That's fine.
Caitlyn,
her rookie season, I had to do the Googles. It was 19-8-6. Good. Olivia Miles is 25-6. So it's not far off. So if Caitlyn Clark was up there for MVP of her rookie year, with the push of her fan base, it's okay if Olivia Miles is up here too. Now, granted, it's coming at the detriment of Caitlyn Clark, but she's doing what Caitlyn Clark did as a rookie as well.
But they're comparing what Olivia Miles is doing as a rookie on a championship caliber team to step on what CC's doing this year, which is better than what Olivia Miles is showcasing. Why is Paige Beckers up there? Is her records and her numbers less than what CC is doing? It's not just my fight with CC versus Olivia. I don't care about that. But make sure that what you're saying makes sense. Because it's to the point where you're showing Kelsey Mitchell on the TV screen, and she averages like 1.7 points more than CC, and way less assists, And CeCe's numbers are better than everybody's numbers on that particular MVP showcasing, except Asia Wilson. That goes back to my original statement. Asia Wilson is the GOAT. But when we're talking about right after in 2 and 3 or wherever you want to put her, you can't ignore the winning impact, and you can't ignore the numbers, and you can't ignore the scoring and the facilitating. I keep saying the same thing over and over again. You either talk about buckets and chips, right, EJ? That's our slogan, buckets and chips, and they have not won yet, but they're putting themselves in a position to compete for a title. And until the playoffs start in about 8 games, we'll see. That's all I'm saying.
Are you arguing that Caitlyn's MVP? Are y'all arguing that Caitlyn's the MVP?
No,
her rookie year, by the way.
No,
I'm arguing that she should have been on that TV screen on amongst those names that you showed on that picture.
There, I got a question for you though, like because he brought up CC being the best player on that team. In the clutch, who do they be looking? Who like? Ain't Kelsey Mitchell the most clutch out of them too?
Yeah, Ray, I'll answer your question. I just want to get some proper context. Kelsey Mitchell is the best wing scorer in the W. She shoots from 3 and from the field. She's super efficient. Every time I watch her, there's nothing nobody can do with her. So I don't want to take away from Kelsey Mitchell by saying I think Caitlyn should be in the MVP race. I think that Caitlyn, when I watch the games, like I just watched them against the Wings, when they're coming up the court, they are literally sending doubles to Caitlyn off the crossing half court. Kelsey Mitchell is getting a lot of one-on-one looks. She is cold. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind if you want to put both of them because honestly, Kelsey Mitchell is one of the best scorers on the wing I've seen. She's incredible. But the attention, I think the attention that Caitlyn draws is the same as what we talk about when we was talking about Steph Curry or somebody like that. The attention she draws, the pressure that she has is immensely different from the rest of the people in the W, whether you want to talk about the other girls or not. There was no pressure for Olivia Miles. And I want to say, when Olivia came in, Nafisa was hurt. So she played a whole half a season as the only person that they was looking to score besides McBride and a little Courtney Williams. Olivia was doing everything. It was ran through her. There are to be the third leading scorer in the W and have the second leading scorer in the W on your team while being top 3 in assists is a thing. Also having Aaliyah Boston averaging 18 or 19 a game. So there's a lot of stuff that proper context. The other thing is Olivia Miles started the season better than anybody in the league, besides maybe Asia. And Caitlyn started the season not great. She didn't start great, and she was coming off injury. And they were like, man, we don't know. She wasn't shooting good, blah, 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 blah. The last, I would say 15 games, she's been off the charts. So I think that might be the reason why she's not in the MVP race, because it's for the totality of the season. But I think stats alone and watching the game, she should be in.
Hey, Derek. Real quick. USA Today, one of the biggest, platforms in our country. They did do a power rankings 2 days ago. They had CeCe as number 3, but they had Olivia Miles ahead of her, and Asia is the number 1. So I think what y'all said too, Teddy, and I'm gonna let you go. But what y'all saying though with this late push she's been making, it is making noise, and I think she'll finish probably in that top 5 when it's all said and done. But again, I think when you're looking at Olivia's having a season they didn't expect from her. They expected great things from Caitlyn. Paige, she's already the fastest to 1,000 points ever in the W. Yes, she got there faster than Caitlyn because Caitlyn didn't play a full season. So she's the fastest to 1,000. So I'm just saying, like, the media is going to hype up certain accolades and stats. So I think that's why they've been getting behind them too.
Yeah, I got some.
I got a question too. Go ahead.
No, I feel like when I hear Caitlyn hate, not just anybody that kind of like talks about her stuff, I think about the whole face of the WNBA, and I think about a lot of times it's really like it's based on her college career. Like, we keep talking about Caitlyn Clark was what she did in college, and it's like I'm not even. I don't know if I could be wrong, but I think like this season may be her only full healthy season that she's had. Like I feel like a lot of past years, Caitlyn Clark's been hurt, and I feel like a lot of times people they look at this white player get talked about and this and that, and they really haven't done nothing in W. So then they talk down on her, even though she's starting to get these numbers and she probably should be in the MVP race. But I feel like the people that talk down on Caitlyn, sometimes I feel like it comes from a hating standpoint in a way, just because she was on this high pedestal in college and it's stuck with her to the point that it's basically stuck into her to a league that she hasn't produced the same numbers or the same polarizing stuff that she did in college compared to now. And that's why, like, when people say Kelsey Mitchell, she been getting the numbers, she been better and all this and that, I just feel like a lot of people sometimes talk down on Caitlyn because in a hating standpoint, because when I hear everybody talking and stuff like that, the numbers, I think it's like Caitlyn, she probably should be the MVP of the team and not Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times I'm saying like I don't watch it enough to really have a full assessment on it, but I just kind of feel like how people think about it in the black and white world too.
I had a question real quick. Oh, you go ahead. I had a question. Go ahead.
I'm just piggybacking off of Zell. I think you got a good point. I think when Caitlyn came in, she was so popular and there was expectation. But I think what's happened is a reverse in that. In the third year, where I think it's a lot more of, well, a lot of the people are starting to say all this attention isn't warranted. We not fucking with her, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Why y'all not looking at Kelsey Mitchell? And in turn, I think that it's the wrong way to go about it. But also, Caitlyn has a lot of like what I call some of that Luka stuff in her in games that I think rubs people the wrong way. Also, she do a lot of complaining. She do a lot of. It's just a lot of that. Like when you watch the game, it gives you kind of Luka vibes. Like, all right, bro, like that's enough. So I think it's starting to flip where it was. This is the great white hope. Blah 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 blah. Now it's like, what? Nah, like it's a bunch of black girls in this league killing that y'all not paying attention to. And I think y'all need to pay attention more. But I think we overcorrected where we're like, all right, we discrediting everything this white girl is doing because we want to make y'all know, like, yeah, she might have brought attention, but look at Asia, look at Olivia, look at Nafisa, look at it's plenty of them, it's plenty girls.
But because that was my question, because I was gonna say, if we being real, hasn't the W been like always historically a black, like the best athlete was a black person, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I felt like when you got Caitlyn Clark, it's essentially how I felt about Buddy played for the Mavericks. I can't think his name.
Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag. It's the great white hope analogy. Like, so it's like you got all these great black players who were great, who was putting up numbers and were doing this. We get a white girl that come in and that can shoot the 3 ball and play good, and she doesn't have to be as exceptional as these other ones, and we give her all this praise. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying she's not cold.
Yeah.
It's just one of them. We've seen a lot of other cold players. We've seen people come in and put numbers up. We've seen people do this at the third, but they gave her this badge of honor so fast. And like Zell said, it also came from her college, even in college.
But let me, because I mean, right there, right? I'm listening, but like you saying, well, the hate coming from a color standpoint, and then it was overpraised because of college going into the rookie years, and the numbers wasn't satisfied or it didn't translate over. It did. Everything that she did, everything she did her rookie year, she shattered so many records in such little time.
But the point that I was making was, but the point that I was making was there were black women that did the same thing. The people that she beat out for those records were black women first. That's the point that I was making. So what I'm saying is, when you are white and you make certain steps or certain leaps, it's going to be magnified to a different level. And I'm not trying to make it a black or white thing, but that's what it was when you do Caitlyn Clark. Even when you talk about Angel Reese and Caitlyn Clark in college, Angel Reese had a lot of the draw. We knew they were going to win. We had LSU winning that.
Yeah.
But CC got the praise for it. Even when they lost, CC got the praise for it.
Yeah.
Even Angel Reese doing the same thing to CC that CC do to other people. Angel Reese was killed for it. Caitlyn Clark was praised for it. So we saying The face of your league has been black. The face of your league is Asia, who's a killer. I'm just saying. Hold on, I'm real quick there. Asia's a killer. She has the 3 things you want. She has a successful black husband. She's a successful black woman. She has her own shoe, and she's a brand. She's been being disrespected for years about being the face. Every year you try to put another white woman up there to stand with Asia Wilson. Just hear me out. Since she's been in the league, she's been the face. She's been hurt. Every year it's another white face that they put beside her to try to make them equal to. When we talk about Caitlyn Clark, they move her out the stratosphere.
But the only reason why they were mad about that is because I'm listening to you, and I also agree with you. So let's start there. But what I'm saying is, even with Asia doing what she did and she dominated after Candace Parker got out of the league, and they were trying to figure out who the face was, X, Y, Z, they automatically put Breonna Stewart in there because of the collegiate career, right? So that was already the narrative. And then as Sabrina Ionescu was coming up, as Kelsey Plum was coming up, like they get a lot of draw. But what I'm saying is, those particular names like Sabrina Ionescu, Kelsey Plum, Breonna Stewart, they don't get no different calls than CeCe. CeCe doesn't get any different calls from them. So just as a transition, like they have to compartmentalize and take away the fact that Asia is the upper echelon. But if there's not comparison, then there's not narratives. There's not any kind of media draw. There's no headliners. You got to be able to talk about it when you have somebody not as good, but something that's competitive. And what I'm saying is, the point of my thing, the whole argument was, I don't care about Olivia Miles, Asia Mills, and Kelsey Mitchell all being up there. But don't put Paige up there and act like CeCe ain't doing what she's doing. Some people don't belong up there. That's what I'm saying.
What I asked was for the MVP race. I was just asking because it went back to what y'all said before when we was talking about the Knicks and shit.
Yeah,
I feel like you the champ until you ain't the champ. Ain't nobody knocked off the pedestal, and I mean Asia, y'all ain't knocked off the pedestal. So that's what I was talking about. But
I think the whole Caitlyn Clark thing, though, real quick before we close, I'll close it out. Like it's been white faces and black faces in the W, but nobody got eyes on the W like Caitlyn Clark got eyes on the W. The logo on the W is a white face. It's Diana Taurasi. And her, Sue Bird, there was
Don, whatever.
Is it not kind of disrespectful though? I'm just asking you there. Well, I'm asking you, is it not kind of disrespectful?
If the logo is Diana.
Yeah, like. Well,
I don't know. Diana Taurasi
probably should be Cheryl Miller for real.
Now hear me out. That's what I'm saying. If we talking about the logos, right? Are both logos not disrespectful?
Probably.
Because both.
Well, I would say Jerry West is more disrespectful than Taurasi. I think Taurasi arguably is. I mean, she's a top 3 great. Like she's a great. And
is Maya Moore not? Hold on, but hear me out. Is Maya Moore not the greatest WNBA player we've ever seen? All right, so that's my point.
Well,
it was. But I'm saying, but
she didn't play.
Taurasi got the logo. Go ahead.
I think she's the greatest talent, but she didn't play long enough. Like I think her and Taurasi are comparable, and I think Maya Moore is better, but I think it's close. And Taurasi played for longer.
Yeah,
I mean, the stats.
But my question to you is, if I played 8 years and you played 20, and I say I'm better than, and everybody and their mama say I'm better than you, why am I not the logo? That's what I'm saying. So the point that I'm making is because I'm off the WNBA race. In each league, our black players have been disrespected. Because in the NBA, the people that carry that league is a black person. The person that we always is Michael Jordan, is all these people, LeBron James, Jordan. Change the logo. Taurasi she wasn't better than Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoops, none of them. They were the faces. If anybody, they should have been the logos. They put the W on the map, right? That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying because Taurasi was after them, and she was the logo while playing, right?
What? Yeah, at the very end. At the very end, yes.
So the point that I'm making is these women started the league, but when you got something that don't look like us, it's that much easier to be something bigger.
Yeah, I think and that's a different conversation than when I'm really like Caitlyn. I think the thing about Caitlyn is that's different from all of these people is like her and Angel Reese. I don't want to say none from them, but there are different. The eyes on the W are completely different since they entered the league, and it has to do a lot with Caitlyn Clark. They have to move the games. They have to move the games out of different arenas. Like they can't even play against the Dream. They can't
money.
play against they have to go to NBA arenas, and they didn't have to do that before.
That's real. But my question to you is though, real quick. My question to you is, why is there so much praise given to that one side opposed to Angel? Because Angel does the same too.
That's
the part that I want to ask you, because it's like when y'all say Caitlyn Clark, y'all act like it's just.
Hey, Red,
when it comes to
it's an easy answer.
But it goes back to what you said. Go ahead, Mitch.
Who is supporting Caitlyn Clark?
If
Caitlyn Clark had as much as we like, let's keep it a bean. Are black people supporting these players as much as the Great White Hope?
No. Listen. It's
that simple.
No. But I get what you said. But I'm saying, Mitch, you saying on a ticket scale base, right? And buying jerseys and shit, right? But I'm saying, like, if we looking at just jersey sales and buys and shit, they close. They ain't
black people. Black women, black people are supporting Angel Reese at a high level. Like they had a game against the Aces, and they had a Barbie night, and it was sold out, and they had to go. It was at the Hawks Arena. Like they moved it for Angel Reese. Like it was Barbie night. She's selling. But the thing about what Mitch is saying is, as black people, and we don't want, it's a hard conversation to say, we don't spend money like they do to support athletes. We're not going to the games like they are. What I'm saying is Caitlyn has both. She has white support, and her game, like you talked about aesthetic wise, is way more fun to watch than watching Angel Reese get rebounds and shoot layups. Caitlyn Clark shooting from the logo. That's the thing. She combined Great White Hope with shit everybody like to see. Crossover pull up from the hash. Like that type of stuff. The no-look pass, all that stuff is fun to watch. So that's the reason that she's cultivated all these people, bro. Like, but for what Angel does, her following is incredible also, but it's not going to compare because of what Mitch said, plus her game style. Her game it's not, like when you go watch a Dream game, like it's 3 or 4 girls. I'm like Ryan Howard,
Alicia Gray,
Jordan Canada. Like if you watch the Dream and watch them play,
I get what you said. You said aesthetically. I was just asking, like, why when we do? I just was saying when we do her, it's just the stratospheres. It's like you know what I'm saying. Like
the following. Like she had Iowa lit, bro. Like as much as you want to hate on her, I went to Iowa for graduation. There ain't shit out there. It is terrible, trash, like terrible drive. She had Iowa lit. As much as you want, if I like Angel Reese, if Angel Reese went to Iowa, I don't think it's the same thing. She was at LSU. LSU is it's like going to South Carolina.
Yeah, she was a big platform.
So it's just a fan base thing. If Caitlyn Clark didn't have the fan base, she's still gonna be good, but she wouldn't be as polarizing. The fan base pushed her like this, and her play also backs it up as well too.
Hey, can I ask a fair question?
And I agree with both things you said. That's why I agree with you.
Right,
I just feel like regardless, because she was that next great American white player, like I said when it came to Coop and Flag, they were going to push it. Regardless. Like that's all I'm saying. But yeah.
So let me ask you this.
Hey, can I ask y'all this? Just real quick, for Ted and Derry, but anybody. 3 years from now, if we get to the point, Caitlyn, the season's over, Caitlyn don't got a chip, she don't got the MVPs. Even we know her shoes coming and that's gonna sell, but if it's not the number one selling shoe,
it's already out.
It is okay. Well, it's not the number one, but if it's not the number one, if it's not the number one at that point of time, are we having this tough conversation? Is she the face? Because I feel like to be the face, you gotta have those things. Because the number one shoe right now is Sabrina. When I check.
No, it is now, but I'm saying
Sabrina been selling before. Sabrina had the best shoe.
Dudes weren't.
So she's not meeting some of that criteria. Is she still the face? We still having this conversation.
Well, in proper context, before you go, she's only on Caitlyn once. She got her first shoe.
That's why I said 3 years. 3 years from now, Dur. 3 years from now, not today. 3 years from now.
If she don't have none of that, then it'll probably be a different combo. But
I don't think so, though. There. I don't think they're gonna let her die.
She still, if she continues to sell and continues to produce at the level that she's been producing at lately, I don't see a drop off in fan base. I mean, the Fever are one of the more exciting teams to watch on TV, whether you support Caitlyn or not. Like I said, they're averaging 100 points. They averaging 100 points a game. You don't gotta
tell me, Dar. I know. I'll be betting on them. They coach.
They
coach.
They fast paced. They play fast. When I watch, I'm real quick right before you go. I watched them against the Lynx. It was some of the best women's basketball I've seen and the fastest paced basketball. Both teams are track meet. It's a track meet. It's scoring. It was like 60 to 52 at half. I'm like, they both about to score 115 tonight. Like that. And if you don't know, that don't happen a lot in the W.
Yeah, no.
You know, so
that's real.
Who's going? So she don't win no championship. Like, does it hold any value to her?
Yeah, she got to win some championships.
So with you being the player that you are, the pressure is to win. Yes, that is the end goal. You want to be able to win while you are notarized as one of the best players, right? But it's just like I said, you have to win. But 3 years, I don't know. Like you are supposed to win in 6 years. Like, is that like a benchmark that you just made up, or that's just what you?
No, I ain't say just the chip though. I said really any of the three. If we're not
doing what I'm
doing
this year and not I said doing what I'm doing this year, being the number 1 seed, being, like I said, I'm gonna repeat the same things over and over again. Being number 1 in assists, being number 3 in scoring, being number 1 in the East. I'm doing everything that you want to do, and I didn't win a chip. That's gonna be what asked upon the people that don't like her and the people that do like her. At the end of the day, she has to win, but I still think the narrative will be Kelsey Mitchell is the best player on the team, whether she gets Finals MVP or whatever the case be. If they do win or compete for a chip. It all depends on circumstances. Do they keep the same people? Do they keep Kelsey Mitchell? Do they keep Aaliyah Boston? There's a lot of different things that you have to put in context instead of just saying in 3 years if she doesn't win, is her career overrated? No. Because
that ain't what Taylor said though. He said.
I know that.
I'm talking about the face conversation.
Yeah, I got you.
But why does context matter for the players we like aside from the players that we not fans of?
What you mean?
Because I'm just saying, because we went back to the last segment, context mattered in that too, but you was hard on one side because you did not a fan. That's not your guy, but this your argument for Caitlyn and that's your person. So why is this context matter different for the people you like aside to the people you not so much a fan of?
It does matter because that's why I think that AJ Wilson is the best. Context does matter because winning at the highest level, winning and being the best player at the highest level, and then also being a league MVP all matters. That is why I say that.
But I wasn't talking about Asia. We agreed on Asia. I'm saying the same shit that I'm saying. Hold up. Right now, what I'm saying is, which in the same way that we were talking about Dame, you're saying the same for Caitlyn. You was heavy on the side of against Dame, but you on this side for Caitlyn. That's why I'm asking why is it different?
Because Dame was never the best point guard in the NBA. Caitlyn Clark is the best point guard for the WNBA. That's the difference.
How can we say she's the best point guard if she doesn't have MVP? Or if she
that's what I said, right? If you don't win these particular things, that's what they're gonna I told you it's detrimental. If you don't win MVP, finals MVP, they're gonna use that whatever, no matter what the eye test shows you, no matter what you doing when you watching these games, they're gonna take that away from you because of the accomplishments matter. And that's why I go back to the statement of what I said to you. What I said. When you win at the highest level and you are the best player at the highest level, you are going to be regarded as a top 10 player when it's all said and done. And if you are not, you're going to move a lot of people that are near and dear, and you're going to have uncomfortable conversations. When you win at the highest level and you're the best player, that's what separates you. And all I'm saying is give it time. She only truly played 2 years. I mean, you know what I'm saying? She played 12 games last year.
But that goes to because we veering off from what I said. I said face. And what you just said is more reason why I don't agree that she's the face. Because you talking about she ain't got that much body of work. How the fuck are you the face of a brand and you don't have the body of work?
But you know,
when I think hold on, Dirk, because when I think of every sport, even if I go to like NHL, which I don't know if we got a bunch of hockey guys up here, if we talking Sidney Crosby, or Ovechkin. I love Sidney Crosby. That's my guy. Ovechkin was the fucking face because that motherfucker was, What'd you say?
You could have just did Wemby, Tiff. This is his first healthy season for real.
Wemby, to me, they're pushing him to be the face. He ain't the face yet. Like, you can't be the face and you don't have the shit to go with it, bro. You can't run this shit if you're not running this shit. That's all I'm saying. You're not running it in any aspect besides she the best point guard. She the best point guard. I will give you that, Ted. She is the best point guard to me, and I don't like her. But she's the best point guard.
I feel like the WNBA is different.
You just said people won't pick her.
I agree.
Exactly,
Mitch.
That's what I was gonna say, Mitch.
I feel like the W is like, I'm not trying to hate on women, but like the W wasn't in the best regard. First of all, hate it or love it, Red, you have to agree on this. I don't know the history of this E-Lab, but I'm pretty sure y'all haven't talked about women's basketball for 30 minutes like this. And Caitlyn Clark is the reason why we're having this conversation. If you hate her, so she's doing something, love it or hate it. But women's basketball ain't been like, it hasn't had this popularity to, at least for me. Like I guess I'm a casual, but like Caitlyn Clark has brought the casuals into play. And like, yeah, you can say in NBA, Wemby don't have it, but the WNBA is like it's kind of a new sport. It's like
a building. You're saying it's still a building brand. Yes, for the casuals, she's definitely for the straight up. I just got here. She the face. I'll give y'all that. I won't even argue.
I can't speak for the new guys. I've been
for people who just came into the WNBA. She's definitely the face.
But that makes you the face of the league because she is bringing in all of the other people like.
I'm saying she though, because
so
her
Angel's
Angel
more
Reese
of a
brought
face
him in.
than
They
Angel,
both brought him in.
according to y'all too.
Angel
has to be more of a
listen, guys. I know we're trying to do
class.
I love Angel Reese.
I'm just saying, basing it off y'all lives. Go ahead, Red.
I'm just saying they're fans from when they were in college. Angel Reese and Caitlyn Clark fans.
Yeah.
Came to the W together.
Yes.
We got to stop acting like it's just one-sided. They both got people paid. They both did.
It's the woman version of Magic and Bird. They're the woman version of Magic and Bird.
And you know better than anybody.
It ain't no 80-20, bro.
Come on, bro.
You just said it. You just said it was a Barbie night and all that shit.
Do you think?
I'm saying I watch it. But I don't watch it to watch Angel Reese get no goddamn rebounds.
Hey, here's the difference.
But again, we're talking about hold on.
Y'all talking over each other, man. Y'all talking over each other.
Y'all be flipping y'all shit. Y'all just said the casuals came because of Caitlyn. The casuals came because of motherfuckers went to Barbie night. They don't give a fuck about no basketball sometimes. They wanted the damn Barbie. Again,
that's
somebody's that big, they bring it. Y'all getting upset, but I'm just telling you the truth.
Angel Reese had a night.
Caitlyn
Clark, every time she plays, it's her night. It's two totally different things. Angel Reese had her night.
You don't think motherfuckers is going to dream games? Mitch, I went to a dream game this year. A lot of it. I wouldn't have went to. Hold on. I wouldn't have went to a dream game, Red. Angel wasn't there. I'm gonna keep that being. I fuck with the Sparks.
So do you think that Angel Reese is better than Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray?
No, hold on.
No, I'm asking you because I want to make a point.
No, but I also don't think Caitlyn is where y'all hold her at either.
I'm gonna say this
though. She was the best point guard in the NBA.
But she's not better than she's not the face, bro. That's what I said.
Real quick though, there.
We're going on the tiers. If we're talking about Asia, if we're talking about Angel. Again.
So do you think that Angel Reese is more polarizing than Caitlyn Clark?
I don't think neither one. I think
real quick. Do you think that Angel Reese is more polarizing than Caitlyn Clark, Tevin?
What did I just say?
As a collective of just basketball.
You didn't hear me.
As a collective of just basketball, Ted. As a collective,
they love dancing when I ask them direct.
No, ain't nobody dance, Ted. I ain't using your ears because I just answered it, my nigga. I said it. I did say it. I said it can be argued. I said that. Go ahead, Ray.
You was yelling for 20 minutes, so God damn.
As a collective for just basketball, Ted. I think if we talk about as a collective, Angel Reese bigger. If you talking about just basketball, if you talk.
You laughing
She got a lot
at
of shit
all.
out of. She got a lot of shit out of
ask
basketball.
questions that you don't want to answer.
But Angel Reese, she got
the
shoe first.
Why are you so worried about me? He talking to me. Why are you so worried about my response? Go worry about the person that's talking.
Talking to me.
God damn, you were worried about me. You worried about your goddamn self. What are you looking at me for? God damn, because I'm laughing.
As a collective,
because I'm fucking laughing. You worried about me because I'm laughing?
I ain't looking at you. I'm looking at the screen.
Yeah, all right. But go ahead, Rick.
What you saying?
Before somebody goddamn nitpicking at me laughing.
As a collective,
you're right.
As a collective, like far as brands off the court, all that shit, Angel Reese is bigger. If we talking just basketball, Caitlyn Clark is bigger. I think also Caitlyn Clark fell into a great situation because I think if you switched them out, because Indiana's a great fan base, I think they would still sell out down there for Indiana. I don't think in Atlanta, just because it's so much to do, she's gonna sell out a few games, but it's not gonna be sold out as if Indiana, if Caitlyn Clark was in Atlanta. That's all I'm saying.
Hey Red, I got a question for you.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
So,
I get what. Go ahead.
So you would say that Angel Reese not play just outside of basketball. Angel Reese is Allen Iverson. She's like hood famous. She got all that. Comparatively,
if you want to put that on the, I get that. Yeah.
Comparatively, and that's good. That's great. Caitlyn's got the Nike. She got like the big brands, bro. So you might be right. Like she's hood famous. I just don't think internationally, which includes the whole world, I don't think she's up there with Caitlyn Clark.
Angel Reese got more followers on Instagram, if that counts.
Yeah, Reebok ain't a big brand now. I know Rebound. I know
Sophie Cunningham has more followers than everybody in the WNBA, and she trash.
Reebok's not a big brand.
Reebok is.
Reebok is Nike?
Is Reebok bigger than Nike?
Red, leave and come back, Red.
You said she got the big brand. You didn't say she got the biggest brand. You said she got the big brand. So I asked that question.
Is it a big brand to me? No, it's not.
Okay.
Reebok.
I'm pretty sure
how many pair of Reeboks do you have, Ted?
Out of 6 people here, nobody probably has Reebok shit. So
how many pair of Reeboks do you have, Ted?
Not gonna have it. Listen, it's a startup. Allen Iverson
I got like one pair.
Allen Iverson and Shaq started the Reebok back up, and they got Angel Reese to be their first WNBA athlete. That's why
she didn't sell that shoe, did she?
That's
she didn't
why,
sell that shoe out.
No, she did. She sold it. It sold out. But that shoe,
it did.
That shoe, she was the only WNBA person on that. Like, it's Reebok. The reason Caitlyn didn't get a shoe yet because she's on Nike. Everybody know Nike gonna delay your first shoe. That's just part of it. You don't just go into Nike and get a shoe.
Can I say something real quick though? She was the first. Wasn't she like the first female with a? She's the first female with a signature shoe on Reebok though, right?
No, I'm saying Reebok just restarted. No, that's what you missed. I said they started. Reebok restarted with AI and Shaq as the president and vice president, and they was going out trying to find Reebok athletes. They signed Asia as the first big popular athlete. It was her and Bazelis.
Hold on, Let me say something to Mitch real quick though, because Mitch had said something right before I cut out. You said internationally, right?
Yeah.
And I heard somebody say something about followers. Angel got more followers, but y'all do know Angel be walking them carpets and modeling and shit, right? So that make a big difference at the fashion shows and shit. That's all I was saying. But go ahead.
Hey, Red, to answer your question, and y'all can keep going. Rebecca Lobo was the first.
That's why he said collective though, y'all. He said you said Rebecca Lobo got Reebok.
Rebecca Lobo was the first Reebok athlete, and that was 97. So she's the second, and that was 2025.
That's what's up, man.
So it was a big
hell yeah. Go Reebok, man. I'm pretty sure y'all got that.
Y'all got that.
Hold on. Wow, I do got that.
Bro, we could have got a. We might have got a deal with some of y'all over here shitting on Reebok. Y'all some assholes.
I do got the Angel Reese. I got the Angel Reese.
You got the Angel Reese?
No, Cap.
Yeah.
I tried to get them first. I tried to get them first Reeboks that they dropped. The ones that Buzz Delez and them be wearing. I tried to get them.
Wait. Can I ask y'all this?
I'm sorry, finish, right?
No, I'm saying the shoes are hard.
But
it doesn't compare to. It doesn't compare to Nike. And to close us out, bro. The thing about Angel Reese is she will sell out a game in Atlanta. She does not sell out every night. Caitlyn sells out every night, and that's just it.
But I said that earlier. I said because Caitlyn is literally in Indiana. Ain't shit to do in Indiana. I'm not no disrespect to Indiana.
In basketball state.
In a basketball state. I said if you switch him out, because you're an Atlanta nigga. If you switch him out, it's so much to do in the city. Motherfuckers don't even show up the Hawk game in the halftime.
Yeah, I'm talking about the away games. I'm talking about the away games too. When she comes to Atlanta, the game moves.
Yeah.
So hold on. Just so based off what y'all saying, Caitlyn Clark sold out all year round. Just based off what y'all saying.
All year round.
They play in Atlanta. They play in Atlanta tonight at 5 p.m. Watch how many fucking Fever jerseys you see in that bitch.
Can I ask one question? Go ahead. I just want to ask one. Who the fuck is the MVP of the WNBA? Because y'all started talking about
crazy, right?
The question was
that's why we ran it off. That's why we ran it off, because it's Asia Wilson. Nobody. No, none. That's a consensus. That's unanimous.
I thought we said
Asia is the MVP.
Yeah.
So Olivia got a choice. Olivia don't got a
shot at it. She got a shot at it. She got a
shot. They just beat her.
That's what I meant.
Yeah,
they're the best team in the league. They're the best team in the league. They're the best team.
Do they normally give WNBA?
Is an accolade.
I hear what you said.
Her being number 2 is an accolade. She's not getting that one. That one is
Do the WNBA normally give it to the best player on the best team though? That's why I was going to ask, because I'm not familiar.
In most cases, they have, in my opinion.
Most cases, so that's why
Asia has been the exception.
It's been the best player in most cases.
Yeah. Now, Asia has been the exception because I don't think they was the number 1 team.
They weren't the number 1 team when she won the last.
But she was the
and they was playing terrible. They was playing terrible, and she basically got them. Hey, we got to lock the fuck in. So.
The question was, did they give it to the best player or the person with the best team? That's why I said historically they give it to the best player. They usually do it right.
Okay. I see what you're saying. They do it right.
Yeah. But we don't.
All right, man. Y'all good.
Yeah, let's
finish. Go ahead.
Nafisa Collier is the best player on the links. It's not Olivia Miles. So let's just.
That's a fact.
She just been hurt.
Better than Caitlyn Clark.
This was a fire episode.
That's a fact.
This was fire. This was a lot. The people in the comments was fucking with us too.
Shit.
35 minutes later, man.
I can't believe the W got us like this, man.
Y'all were just arguing for 30 minutes before we started arguing. Now we talking about time frames. Y'all about to throw hands on the damn panel.
We had 3 topics today.
We had 3 topics. And the first one was the icebreaker. The first one was just that supposed to be 15.
You know what happened? It's welcome back, Red. That's why.
Welcome back, Red.
You said
Welcome back, Red.
We need to talk about the main thing for real.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I got
the
shit
boys
to
in
do.
the hood. Do you know he came with smoke with the Ice Cube boys in the hood?
Red had E out of body. I ain't never seen you like that, bro. I was like, that's real
moderator
right
today.
there, boy.
He said, I don't give a fuck about what you got to say, because I don't give a fuck about what you got to say.
Look, that nigga posted a comment and took it off so quick.
I ain't even read it.
He said, let me post this comment. He said, man, hey, bro, get the fuck off my dick. You always
niggas be talking too much, man. I think niggas be listen. We'll talk, but niggas be talking to me too much, man. Niggas don't know me for real.
Damn, I couldn't even read my comment.
Y'all niggas don't know me for real. Y'all niggas need to leave me alone sometime. But hey, man, we got 2 interviews coming up though. Wesley Witherspoon Sunday, bro. Played in Memphis. Played with Tyreek Evans out there, bro. He was a top 20 in the nation coming out of high school. I think he was the number 3 small forward coming out, bro. So we got him coming up on Sunday. That's me and Red. And then on Tuesday, we got Julian Gamble, who played with the 2013 Miami Hurricanes that won a championship back with Shane Larkin and them boys. So that'll be Tuesday. Me and Ted. And Derek gonna do that too.
They won ACC.
Yeah, I'm doing that one.
ACC. No, a national title. They won national titles.
What year was that?
They won the national title.
Derby trying to get on all the ACC conversations.
Miami Hurricanes.
Yeah, man, I got to talk to these.
He be hating on
I hate that
tripping?
Miami team.
Yeah.
Basketball?
Make sure I ain't lying to the people. Hold on.
DeVille.
He won in 2013.
Miami Hurricanes won the basketball championship.
Shane Larkin.
He won one. I think he won one.
Shane Larkin.
Let me make sure.
I watched
they
Miami
make sure.
sports.
Make sure I ain't lying to the people.
They was
not
good,
2013 because Louisville won in 2013.
UK 13.
I don't think they won, E. I don't think they won.
Oh, that nigga, they told me they won. They sure didn't win, y'all.
No, they was good.
Looking at it.
They was the best team in the ACC. Or one of the
gotta
best.
change that. Yeah.
Tournament?
He said we gotta change it.
They gotta be the tournament. Yeah, the field
tournament.
definitely won in 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
You be forgetting because they
Now,
vacated.
who the hell was on this team?
They can't.
That's why we got to do our research.
But they won that shit though.
Back to the drawing board.
I seen that.
I'm on Miami. I watch
Who the
Miami
hell
Sports.
was on this team?
I ain't never heard that.
We was in college then.
That motherfucker said Miami win, Louisville won.
That was Miami best team. They was fired, but they didn't
win.
Fire though.
Then they beat us though. They beat Duke and North Carolina.
They beat They was beating everybody.
The best team. When they had Jack McClain and Jimmy Graham, they was cool back in the day.
But we gonna have to watch. So 2013, maybe they won the ACC championship. He played for Miami. I'm not sure. We got to go do it. We'll let y'all know on Tuesday. Come find out. Come find out next Tuesday on Dragon Ball Z.
Come find out what they did.
On Dragon Ball.
All right, man. We go, man. Elab podcast on everything.
Yes,
like,
sir.
comment,
Football
subscribe.
back on Thursday. Football back on Thursday. Yes, sir.
Football on Thursday.